going to start us off then. Hooray, hurrah. Last time on Dragon Ball Dokkan, the Saiyan threat was fierce and dangerous. And when our heroes finally thought they had one up on this Prince of all Saiyans, he used his power ball to transform into the mighty Osaru. Finally managing to slice the giant monkey's tail off. The fight turned for the better, and soon they got the Saiyan on the run. What's going to happen now? Find out in this episode of Dragon Ball Dokkan. Gonna time it perfectly. I don't script shit.
I'm still in
we can tell.
I'm way too drunk. Here, have a little thing about Bob the Server. There we go.
No, you want drunk? I'll show you drunk. Give me like 26 to grab my fucking whiskey.
Cool. This episode is title drop is "Let's go fighting fighters up the fight." Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I have a broken arm twice and a skull fracture, so maybe I should
Don't be such
heal.
a giant pussy.
She is, by all accounts, a giant female, yes.
What does that have to do
I mean,
with
giant
being a
is a
cat?
strong word at this point.
Rather tall, I would say. Quite tall.
So, I guess, do I use the changed one, or are we still thinking on that one?
Are we doing the what now?
Am I using the changed synapse, or am I still or are we still thinking?
No,
on that
no
one?
change synapse.
Okay. I was trying to ask.
Yeah, I know, you keep asking me.
said it
Stop
earlier.
asking me. I'll tell you if that happens.
Okay. So I know which one I'm using. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah, and he's already answered that today. Like, he said it like 20 minutes ago.
Well, you guys are mostly in a hospital. I forgot how banged up every one of you are. Sarah, how are you doing in this hospital?
Let's see, skull fracture,
You don't
broken
need to list them up. You
limbs.
can like describe how she's looking, like bandaged up, cast, looking like a mummy, etc.
Let's see, hand is bandaged up, like, cast, bandaged up. Fucking hell, and then, a giant bandage over her head. To the point of, you're just slight brain damage. Forgot Kaioken. Not good. It's almost like somebody changed the rule book and threw it at her head.
Almost. Man, I love my game, don't you? Anyway, how's Locke doing?
Look, currently sitting in a fucking hospital with a broken arm, a broken leg at the lower end. So he's got an eye. He pretty much has like a fucking patch over one of his eyes. Occasionally coughing. Other than that, he's just chilling with his laptop.
What about
Making plans.
Synapse? They probably have a specially made bed or something for him.
It's got like light bandaging, but that's about it. Because he doesn't have anything broken. Damage, yes, but nothing's broken.
I call hacks! What about our newest
Look, his organs are fucked up, and he got stabbed in both eyes. He's just not.
Both of them!
He's just not been.
Oh yeah, you have
'cause
two
I got-
eye
I-
injuries. That must suck.
Yeah. I got. They.
Does he have
We
eyes?
altered canon. We altered canon. It was supposed to be Vegeta who got shot in the eye twice, not me.
Maybe you shouldn't grow so big and have such inviting, punchable eyes.
Unfortunately, Vegeta played Zelda before coming to Earth, so he learned how to target eyes.
Especially if they're
So that's what he was
big
doing
and red
in
and
the-
glowing.
No, he didn't do that before Earth. He did that on Earth. Why do you think I didn't see him for a few hours?
Anyway, what about our newest member, Kazoo?
Bro's pretty messed up. He's got some casts, some bandages and such. He's oh shit, sorry.
I know, I thought that was like a sound effect of Kazoo breaking, taking one attack.
No,
Bro went to get out of
accidentally
bed,
dropped
fell.
something that I was like fiddling with for a reason.
Man, catching Vegeta really fucked my shit up!
Yeah. No, he's
love
pretty
that
messed
line.
up, but he's resting and recovering, and kind of looking forward to what's next, wondering what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And also, look, I didn't actually lose sight. I lost a height category. Funny enough, I was literally in the middle between big and large, or immense in terms of the size category. So I'm technically not smaller. Mechanically, I am, but not literally.
Someone give her a funky-looking mushroom, quick. So it's been a little while, but as I recall, Bulma knew exactly where the Saiyan pods had been taken. Now, she had tried to... Vegeta took off in his, and she tried to fiddle with the buttons and exploded one of them, but luckily there are now 2 pods, Nappas and Gorods. She blew up one of them, and another one still exists. Canon is being effed up the A real hard, real deep.
Real anally.
Yeah. So, she did have a plan that you could possibly get there and take the spacecraft out. Because wherever it is, it's probably shielded because the signals won't reach it. Locke knows probably, and Sarah, probably which buttons to push to avoid the self-destruct button, and to call the Saiyan space pod, but it doesn't work. So the signals must be getting cut off. And out of character, if I need to say this, don't go in there and kill everyone. You're not the bad guys, or else Bulma, Goku, Gohan, they will not be, trusting you anymore from now on. So play nice.
No, fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna do my own thing.
All right then. You're never reaching Namek. How about this? Your future trucker waifu will love you more. If you're a good guy. There we go.
Your future ex-wife will be kinder in the divorce.
Blonde
however, will
Launch
not
will
be.
absolutely skim him for half of his belongings.
Ah, don't worry. She won't live long enough for the divorce.
You're a monster in every conceivable way, shape, and form.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't get much sleep.
Oh, cry me a river. And stop murdering everyone while you're at it. Anyway.
No. Tell them to stop getting murdered.
She does have a plan because, yeah. She's going to hand a type of wristband over to Synapse, the gigantic monster that's been offered 1 tray of hospital food with tiny, in his gigantic hands, holding tiny little utensil, knife and fork.
Utensils.
And green hospital yellow. I just like that scene so much, I think I'm gonna try to draw that later. Anyway. She says to put it on.
Synapse will slow blink and then move to put it on, confused.
Yeah, you put it around your wrist, and it's very stretchy. She says there's a green and a red button there. Try pressing the green button.
He will push the green button.
Synapse, you suddenly shrink. Bulma actually has this device. I can't
Yeah, I
recall
remember
if it's...
it was in the Red Ribbon Saga in the original anime.
Yeah, manga for me. Can't recall if it's a like a bracelet thing actually, but whatever it was, it's now a bracelet. She
I'm
says
pretty sure it was like a watch.
it might be difficult for you to infiltrate the space if you're the size of a building stacked on top of another building. Unless they're gonna bring you in as like a captured monster or something.
Biggest synapse. When he shrunk.
Yeah, sinuses just kind of started slow blinking when they mentioned the word infiltrate.
It depends on how long he keeps the green button pressed for.
So we can have him
like-
the size of Kazoo.
Can I have him the size of a normal house mouse?
I have an idea.
Why is that the scale? Why did he go down to my size, then a mouse? There's a lot of things in between those sizes.
So, the funniest thing is Sinus is actually advanced in stealth hidden.
I didn't say anything about Kazoo. In my mind, it was always a mouse. There was no in betweens. It was just
No,
mouse.
I know, but the
How dare.
other characters did.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're tiny. That's like the who's the tiniest member of ours? You, and then it's other animals.
No, sure, but come on, man. There's so many things in between Kazoo and rats.
To be fair,
I mean,
Sarah
me and
barely
rats. Oh my
notices rats. To be fair, Sarah's big enough that she barely can notice rats. So you're the
Alright.
biggest thing she can notice easily.
Fine.
Yeah.
Sarah
Also,
gets
I
a
just-
chance.
Although I have updated my sheet, but not for other stuff. I just updated which one because one had all the new PP costs, well, EP costs and shit.
Right.
So I'll just link that one. I still got my
Anyways.
other one that has all the other stuff in it.
But hey,
Well,
Look.
there's a base there anyway, and you need to get the pods. Otherwise, you can't get the
Yes.
Namek.
But first, recovery.
Yep,
Mhm.
Sure.
I don't think anybody's gonna be raiding any bases with broken arms.
Yeah, that's fine.
Plus, also, I think Locke had some prep work he wanted to be doing for this raid.
God forbid I make any plans.
So we'll take our time to recover and get geared up to go do it. Like, we won't need a lot, but it's like make a plan at least, because otherwise we could literally just walk through the door, walk out, and no one can really do anything about it.
Yeah, more or less, but you know, she stresses
Yeah.
don't kill people.
yeah,
I'll give me a moment and open the timeline here. Okay, so
Yeah.
there we go. Just wrote some notes. So, what you gonna do then? I heard that Locke had some plans.
Lock.
Yeah. Literally just fucking preparing a disguise. That was literally it.
Sure. Let's just do this. Should we skip this day and heal and go to the next day?
I would personally like that because of injuries. So many injuries.
Okay. So, write in chat how many injuries you have. Normal, bad, catastrophic. And I'm gonna count your healing. Also, did anyone have any bonuses or penalties to natural healing? I don't think so.
I
Huh?
don't believe so.
No, I do not.
Very good.
I would have stated if I had any.
I just have to pull up the injury list so I can actually see what mine categorizes. Let's see, I've got. We got
Oh, is it not
organ
autoed on
damage.
your sheet?
Well, no, they're all in there, but it doesn't say if they're bad or good. Oh, no, they are. Oh, yeah, they are there. I have all normals. I didn't notice the type section. Oh, wait, no, damaged limbs are bad injuries. I've got one.
I love that two of us put in Roll20, one of us put in Game 2 resources.
Organ damage. And eye injury. Okay, I've got one bad injury and then 2, 3, 4. Four normal. Yeah, 4 normal, 1 bad.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of bad injuries, I am the worst off by 2, but in terms of bads.
Yeah, you're the only one with a second bad injury.
Yeah.
Synapse sure got a
How
lot
many
of
did
the
Sarah have?
normal
I don't
ones.
see that in the chat.
The opposite of Megan's, they're 2 bad, 1 normal.
They posted in Game 2 resources instead of the chat.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you should have specified Roll20 chat.
There we go.
So you regained that much. And this is only because that day is the day you fought Vegeta. So healing is much impaired for that day only.
Wait, I thought
But
we already did the
We
first
already
day.
did that healing.
Fucking...
Yeah, that was the first. Yeah, we did the first healing after the immediate fight.
I hate all of you.
Free?
Alright, fine, ignore that. And I'm gonna fix the thing on my note. Gonna redo all of that.
Yeah.
2562.
What is that?
I'm putting my health and stuff to be accurate because stats made HP different.
Okay.
So I'm just updating it to what my new lowest. Yeah, that's 325 is how much I healed the first day. I'm pretty sure. So this is just for everything else.
That.
Okay.
Okay, 1252.
And then not that this affects me, because my energy was already to max after the previous, but I assume energy's also recovered to some extent?
Yes, very much so. 50%
Cool, cool.
of your maximum.
Yeah, I mean, mine was already maxed after the, like, tiny amount we got from when we did it the day of the Vegeta fight. But I figured others would need to know.
This is at 3812.
Oh, actually, you have 4 burnouts, I realize, for synapse. So that's less than 50%.
What would it be then?
30%.
Okay. Four. That would be...
You regain 2287.
That's 3, 2, 1. There.
If Sarah only had money.
Yeah, Kazoo doesn't have any either.
Then healing items.
Oh yeah, I remember I gave Zero that Zero Corp trauma patch. They wanted it. Or used it. I can't remember because that was a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's on his sheet.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't remember if he used it or not yet. That's what I meant. It's been a bit.
So, Krillin, having 2 sensor beans, would give one to Goku, who is more or less broken.
Fair.
Yup.
Makes sense. And to be fair, they're best friends, so makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As for the other sensor bean, looking around the room, some injuries here and there. He would give it to Sarah. Sarah can decide to use it, split it, or keep it.
Is it anyone else as injured as me, or?
No,
It's
but
more-
like, I feel like Science might potentially have the longest recovery process purely because his HP bar is so fucking massive.
Remember, percentage based. Your
Yeah.
healing is percentile based, so you don't need to worry in that sense.
Fair
I
enough.
do have a follow-up question about this recovery.
Yep.
At what point do injuries go away?
Normal when you
injuries,
surpass them?
Answering this question, normal injuries go away when you surpass them. For example, your injured limb is at Dem State 3. When you become at
So
Dem
once I
State...
heal to 2...
Yes. Bad injuries, like fracture, go away when you're at full health.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Catastrophic injuries are basically roleplay based.
Yeah.
Some things that specifically state that they remove catastrophic injuries could do it as well. Like if you lose your arm, a good night's sleep isn't gonna fix that.
I mean, I don't know. I've never woken up not having 2 arms. I'm just saying.
Mm.
Actually,
you're
I'm
just
imagining
Namekian.
that's beside the point. Yeah. We went to the same spot.
Well, you have the fucking luxury of being a Namekian.
Yeah. And
This
Synapse
is
potentially,
true.
Synapse can potentially also steal that luxury because Bio enjoyed.
No, don't steal it. You can borrow it, you can copy it, but don't steal it. I need that shit.
I'm not gonna steal it
So-
from you. I just meant like I'm gonna just get Namekian DNA and just now I have life force. Now I can grow limbs.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I just
Then-
need mine. Is all.
Like I might be stealing it if I eat a Namekian, but it's like that's besides the point.
Yeah.
The new the fuck movie.
So anyway, for now, write up the senzu beans, you don't forget it.
Yeah, I know. So I'm like, I'm
And
tempted to take it for myself.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
Like I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because the only one of us as injured and fucked up as you in terms of like damage states was Synapse. Everybody else is okay.
And to be fair, if we can get those farm-grown healing beans, they're percentile based, so they still affect you as much as anyone else.
Oh right, I'm gonna make those tier dependent. Because it won't... Like, if you're at tier 7, why would you pay millions of Zenny for a bean that heals you fully, rather than 10 beans that heal 10% each? So I'm gonna make them tier dependent. Like, you're gonna be so powerful that these beans will do less and less to you.
So basically, they only heal 10% while you're in tier 1.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Would it be like a 1% reduction per tier, or like a 2 or 3, or even larger?
I don't know yet, but I want to make them basically useless. Otherwise, why not buy 100 of them instead of one tier 7 bean? Because you're gonna save so much fucking money. I want it to be so that even if you buy hundreds of them, it's still not gonna do much. So basically, I think I'm gonna maybe reduce it by a factor of 10. So, yeah, we'll see.
Well, Synapse is still tier 1, so... I am tier 2, so funny enough, that would only affect me.
Yep.
So...
I mean, it will affect all of us eventually.
Eventually.
But it makes sense, you know. The economy's got to stay the economy.
The economy!
Economy. There's no I in team, but there's con in economy.
Next day arrives. Bulma is going to visit you again. This time along with some of the other friends. Krillin, Yamcha, and Kamasenin. Master Roshi.
Then.
The nurses have been specifically telling both Sarah and Locke to stop eating so much. That's not healthy for your digestive systems. And they stopped it at like the 4th tray of hospital food each.
We can we tell them, or...
I mean, it's just like a roleplay fun thing. I'm not gonna give you like starving penalties or anything.
Fair. But you know what? Since it was to be fair, it was a gift from Krillin, so she's like, you know what? I'm taking the bean.
Too hungry.
Since he, and to be fair, it does feel it makes you full for a day, or what was it, for a week?
10 days. It was like I thought it was like 10 days.
Well,
Maybe.
that makes a Saiyan happy.
Or if it was 3 days.
Hey,
Maybe
I
it
get the
was 10
Saiyan
days.
physiology boost for the Saiyan Saga now. Or the last part of the battle.
Yeah, you do. Did I ever tell you how much that was? Hang on, I'll check my notes.
Not for the later part, like, you know, after the full fight, only
What
the
the
middle part.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Remember that I
No.
took a Sensubean mid-fight?
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what you're talking
maybe-
about.
Yeah, he's got the first ass whooping. He's not got the second.
Hang on. You now gain 359.
Okay, 359, okay.
Another news, I mean, hey, at least they potentially might have had less XP deficit because they didn't have to buy Kaioken.
No, that's not unfortunately how it works. Would have been
Right.
nice, but no. Can it work like that, or am I stuck
I didn't
like that?
understand. I didn't hear.
I was making mention of. I made mention that hey, there might not be as much of an XP deficit since they wouldn't have had to buy Kaioken, but they said that unfortunately it didn't work like that. But we're asking if it could.
Why would that matter?
Because I remember Thyra did the big mega training arc and got Kaioken, but now they don't have
Yeah.
Kaioken anymore because of rework. So they wouldn't have been able to buy it to begin with.
Why would that matter? You're still in XP deficit.
Which theoretically, I have a lot of now saved up TP and XP saved up TP. So theoretically speaking, if I don't want Kaioken back immediately, I can buy something else. But
Good.
Yeah.
we will see. For now,
Cake and stove though. So what are your plan? Also, welcome back, Zero. So what are your plans going to be?
Well, first I want to train to get Haymaker Plus because I want to get Tier 2 move.
So you're going to ditch the hospital, go out and train?
At least like 1 day training because does it take more than 1 day to learn a technique?
Yes. One full... Okay, it takes one full day workout per tier of the technique. So you're gonna need 2 full day workouts, but since you're injured, you can't do full day. You're gonna need 6 small workouts.
Then I guess I'll be healing. Vegeta's a bitch.
Okay, so you're gonna keep healing. What about Kazu?
I mean, realistically, I'd like to keep healing a little bit too.
Sure. Look, healing or do other shit. My games are action packed, so full of tension.
I mean, we just had a shit ton of action. We're taking the downtime, you know.
You're damn straight,
Yeah.
I assume.
Well, you were there. It was the Vegeta fight. We just...
Yeah. Are there any details you would like to do the disguise? Or are you saving that? Oh, speaking of, I forgot I should give you a thing. I'll do that later.
Yep, Dart likes giving Locke things.
No, it's gonna be a handout to detail the stats and the progression of his base. Because he has
Ooh.
one of those.
Yay.
Like number of workers, soldiers, location, information.
I was thinking a very different kind of thing, but that's actually really
The
cool.
dragon builder comes in the mail.
There it is, yes.
What the fuck?
And as for Sarah, what's she gonna be doing?
fuck! When I fucking died first time, I was supposed to go back to Corin with my delivery, but then now that doesn't really matter, does it? As whatever I gathered was blown up with me. I'm literally 10 times stronger now. Could I do that run in 1 day without any hassle?
Yeah. Helmet, like mask, and a slightly baggier overcoat. Can wear his fighting gi. Alright, dope. So, Sarah's gonna eat the bean, say goodbye, and go and do her long-awaited shore for Corin.
Basically, she feels bad about the fact of, I was supposed to do that job, then I got blown up.
I think you were dead for a year.
Yeah.
Well, less than a year, but still.
I'm gonna fast forward to next day. You guys can all heal the same amount again, I believe. Did anyone lose any injury?
Not after the first
No.
day I didn't.
Alright, so heal that again.
Still no. At this pace, I'll need to heal for 3 more days before I recover any of my injuries. Oh god.
Rabbit, I'm looking at Synapse version 5.2, and you haven't healed that one. Which?
I said I relinked. I said I relinked the thing
Where? Where is it?
in character chat. I just changed the link to the new one, the one that has all the updated EP costs.
Yeah,
Okay.
5.3.
Okay, so I must have clicked on it before you did that. Dope. Alright. Everyone can heal up that amount, and Synapse, you should be at full energy now.
No, I'm still about a third away. I think, because I didn't, because when I was at empty for both things, I only got up to state 7 energy, and I'm not even at state 10. Past state 10 in health yet, I'm pretty sure.
You healed half your energy last time.
No, I healed a third. I healed 30% because I have burnouts.
Oh, yeah, true.
Alright, heal 30% again, then I thought you were at 0.
Yeah.
I thought you were at 31 something.
That was when I did the 50. That was when I did the 50, but it's like,
Sure.
oh, it was lower.
Sure.
Anyway, because I healed this. Healed the same amount. So.
Anyway, Sarah, you finally make it to Corin early the next day with all the things in a makeshift bag or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm past state 10.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Corinne. Sorry for being a year late. I might have accidentally got blown up, sent to the afterlife, and finally came back.
You don't say. Well, judging by the way you walk, you're stronger than ever.
Absolutely. I think I'm over 10 times stronger. 20 times? Hard to tell.
Parallels are bullshit.
Oh, they are. By all accounts, I was like, when I trained with you, like 600, 800. I'm now
Oh my
6,000.
god, you meta breaking bitch, shut up. I'll shove this cane down your throat.
To be fair, she would literally make that comparison in character. Just when I last checked myself when I trained with you, I was like 800. What the scouter says now, I'm like 6,000. I don't know how that calcs out.
It's over 6,000!
You know, you know what? Why not? Fuck it out. Sarah's gonna like sit down and tell Corin like the story of her meeting King Kai training, sending Randits to hell, then all of the fucking shit with Vegeta.
Oh, that's nice. Have a little bit of a bonding time there. Excellent.
And then remembering as she talks with Corin of just, oh wait, I have the Nimbus again.
If I say like this, how many days do you guys want to heal? Should we just do many heals at the same time? Or do you want to do day by day?
Well, it would take Synapse about 16 or 17 days to recover all of his health, if it's the same percentage every time.
Just how many days until you can remove one injury, and then it's gonna speed up.
Let me see.
Is it okay with all of you if I fast forward the clock 4 days?
Yeah.
I would need.
Okay.
Let's see. So I would have to remove 8,433. Bleh. I'd have to remove that much each. That much. I'd have to recover 8,433 HP.
Hang on.
Which,
Yes, 0. That's correct. Don't do anything. Just wait a bit.
Let's see if I did this.
It sounds like you're doing things, Rabbit.
No, I'm counting how many days I would need to heal to remove one injury, like you said. So I would need about 7 more days just to remove
That.
my first injury.
Everyone can go ahead and heal that.
I'm still not lost one. Damn.
I see
Uh,
3 hells and 1 does not have a name.
The top is you, Kazoo.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, Dart, in those days, Sarah would actually ask like Bulma if she can maybe do some jobs, maybe, as she basically wants to do like a few jobs to earn some money, so she can help with, their healing.
Absolutely.
See if she can earn some money too.
Do you want to put your full focus into getting money?
Yeah, I think so. She would basically put her full focus to get money, so the others can heal better.
1,000 Zenny per day, you can gain 4,000 Zenny.
Okay.
Do you wanna use them?
Yeah. Let's see what I can buy with the 4,000 Sunny again.
By the way, did you add the same physiology XP?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
I did it the second you gave it to me. So now I'm just checking what I can get for my money, so I can begin to help my friends heal in this dire time. Okay, I can get 4 farm-grown healing beans. So, after that, she would basically go to the hospital and just, hey guys, I got four healing beans for you guys. They're not as strong as sensu beans, but they should at least help in the healing process.
Okay, I am at the full energy. But Synapse's recovery is gonna be very slow.
So you have 4
You're taking-
beans and 3 patients. Who are you giving what?
Let's see. I think Synapse is the who are you guys like? I feel like Synapse might need the healing beans the most.
It's me or Kazoo, because Locke's full health now.
No, I'm
Okay.
I'm vibing. I'm in injury state 2. I'm only missing
How
like
is-
500 health. I'm chilling.
I'm still missing 13,000 health.
So then it's kind of pretty clear of just Sarah throws the bag of 4 beans to Synapse. The healing beans. They're not as strong as sensu beans, but it should work at least for some of your recovery.
How much do they heal?
It's for 10%, so basically 40% if you eat all of them.
Okay.
How much damage were you look at before? 2 days to remove 1 injury? What?
That's when you were asking us how many days to recover our injuries, because we were all injured. You're asking us that, because Locke's typing, and then you listed out the amount of HP we all got, and Locke said that puts him at full.
Yeah, I just didn't understand the wording there, but okay. So, who got what bean?
I was given all of them.
Okay, are you eating all of them?
I would be.
Okay.
I'm just seeing how much health I will be at, so I can say how much I'm healed.
8,504. 8,504.
Sorry. Nope. 7, 8, 7. Okay, I'll be up for quite a bit then. So.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Sarah can help. This is basically an apology for, sorry for not splitting the sensu bean, but I think this is basically almost half a sensu bean. Yeah, literally, 1 work day away from that being a half a sensu bean worth of healing.
Rabid,
Yeah.
you wrote that you have 4 normal, 1 bad injury, but I can see 5 normal injuries.
It says in the thing that damaged limbs is bad, which is why I put.
Ah,
So
yeah,
it
it's just it's. I will fix
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't check the names of the injuries.
Hey, I've lost my eye injuries and damaged limbs potentially.
But if it's bad,
Not if it's bad.
no, bad
Yeah,
heals
but
when you're
I-
at full.
Okay, so I've only
Yeah,
lost
I
my
agree
eye
with that
injury.
earlier.
Yeah. But I'm only
See-
at damage state 3, but I still got something to go.
But hey, at
Yep.
least you're a lot better now.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I've lost all my burnouts and energy stuff, but I still need to heal to lose all of my other bullshit. I've still got Supreme High Burn weakness, Supreme High Burn, thrown off an open guard.
Way, wow, owie. But anyways, Synapse is
normal.
so Synapse is almost good. Lock is almost good.
I'm almost good.
Uh-huh.
Like, as a player, I feel comfortable playing with this amount of health. Mechanically speaking, I do still have those injuries, but that's fine.
Yeah. Meanwhile, for Synapse, it's like I would like to not like have all of the negatives, because RNG really likes to fuck up Synapse whenever he has to take injury. That's not even me joking.
Like you're one day away from being back to normal, I believe.
Yeah, now that percentage should be increased for getting rid of some of those normals, you might be reviving.
Yeah, like I might be getting a bit better, but I still need, like, if I'm recovering the 1,000 every day, I would still need like 4 days more to get rid of my remaining damage.
Mhm.
Well, about, yeah, like 4 to 5.
But hey,
If it was
Lock,
everything.
what do you ask?
Yeah,
He has
if same
a couple of
physiology.
questions.
Let's see. He
He
does
asked
see
about
if
his base making
Yeah.
money as well as Saiyan physiology counting for TP or not.
Hmm.
But we've been pretty distracted,
Yeah,
and I
Lock's
don't know
been-
the answers.
I think so. The later features are gonna change that.
Okay, and did Luck Base make money or no?
Did Locke make money
Yeah,
Lock's
his base. Yeah.
with his? Okay, I'm gonna do one thing at a time. So sorry, I'm not gonna be able to understand what the fuck you're saying for a bit.
All good.
So, yeah. Okay. I don't even know where that came from. Look, base make money.
He asked in the chat.
Okay, I really am bad at seeing that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying, we've been pretty busy with other things, so it makes sense to not see stuff that was typed.
Yeah, because if you're in a separate screen doing math and Lock types, then it's like, unless we address
Yeah,
it.
your base makes some money. I have been bad at keeping track of that.
We'll have to wait a minute to tell him because he went to go get a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's
He
back.
might be
Never mind.
back, yeah.
Yeah, he heard his face got money as soon as he got back.
Good timing.
The optimal beverage quest.
Water and whiskey? Is that the 2 W's?
So,
Yeah.
it has been 4 days. You arrived and gave Synapse a bunch of healing beans. Just let me know some of your plans. Like, what are you gonna do? Start with Kazoo then.
Well, in some of the RP while we were last week, something I mentioned to everyone else was I was asking how others had gotten so strong, and one of the things that got brought up was training with Master Roshi.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's visiting us in the hospital, I'll be like, is that him? Is that the guy you said, the old man?
Yeah.
Okay, excuse me, sir.
Yes, he says while apparently molesting a nurse. Eek! And such.
My name is Kazoo, and I have been told that you are a Master Roshi and good at training others to be strong.
Why, yes.
I was wondering if I could seek your assistance in doing that. I need to be much stronger to keep up with everything going on.
Oh, seems my reputation is preceding me. And he's looking up and down. You seem awfully familiar. Having seen Piccolo a few times. Well, I suppose, since you helped out against the Saiyans and all, I'd be happy to train you.
Most excellent. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes. Trainer, get.
He's suddenly holding Roshi in the air like a freaking Legend of Zelda.
So I don't know what our plans at large are, but yay! Now he's
I'm
gonna train
assuming
with Master
you
Roshi
get the pod, but I
eventually.
don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting the pod.
Look, what's he doing after healing to full? Getting beefy and muscly. Have you spent the physiology XP?
No, I haven't, because I never got a proper answer. Whether or not I could use it on TP or not.
No.
Because all I know is originally it was like, yes, there are different tiers of it that you can grab. And then it got changed to, no, it's just the one feature, but it gets better as you increase the character
Yeah,
tier,
you can just spend it on whatever. So yes, you can spend it on TP, and that's normal. As usual, that means you can't spend the TP yet, but you can get it.
I'll get to work on spending that properly then. That's what he's doing. During when he was healing, he was making a more or less like 3D schematics for a disguise and send it off to his workshop to get made. So he's probably gonna head over there to see how that's going.
Sure. Your robots have mined some ore and whatnot that you could sell for some sunny. Right now, your base is still in the beginning phases, so it's not gonna make a whole bunch of money. And it's not printing money, it's giving you things that you can sell for money.
Yeah, God forbid the original thing I did pull doesn't exist.
What did you just say?
Yes, nothing.
Okay. God forbid the literally doesn't exist. That's all I heard.
No, I'm
Anyway.
I'm just slightly annoyed because the main reason I made them was it's like, yes, I'll make these worker bots. and then I'll send them to like farmers and be like, okay, this will help keep off bandits and shit.
You worked
Or
a
occasionally
whole
work
entire
during
base for a few weeks, alright? Put some more elbow grease into it. You have a mostly automatic base already. Now then.
Alright.
You have some ore and crude oils that you could sell. And the bots are gonna work into fixing your... What's it gonna be? I'm assuming it's not gear so much as like a roleplay disguise thing.
Yeah, it's not actual equipment. It is just all visual flavor.
Yeah, they're gonna get working on it. It's gonna take a day or so.
And hey,
Synapse.
maybe I can use that. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, I will take mine later. Sorry.
Synapse, are you gonna keep resting?
Yes, because I would like to train my Haymaker Plus, but I can't because I'm still fucked up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wait like a couple more days.
Yep. And Sarah?
You know, with that shrinking device, right? Like, I can now maybe join infiltration without looking completely suspicious as gigantic.
Ah, you're just big. It's not that super suspicious.
Yeah, Dragon Ball has a lot of tall people.
Yeah, so, then again, still.
There's a difference between tall human-looking woman, and
King Cold.
Yeah, Mega
fucking-
Biohead.
and the-
Yeah.
and the yeah, like one is like it's possible, the other's like a holy shit.
Fair. But yeah, Sarah would most likely try to join in the infiltration just so, as a moral compass and stopping you guys from, you know...
Do you want to do the infiltration this day?
I can at least.
I think Locke's still working on his prep work for it, and Synapse is still in the hospital, and Kazu's off training with Roshi.
I don't think I'm technically training with Roshi yet. He just agreed to do so at some point.
Yeah, sure.
That's kind of what I was getting at earlier.
He can function as a
I
trainer
don't-
for you, basically, whenever you want to train.
Yeah.
Like, for now, I'm just kind of vibing because I could use another day of rest, and then obviously I got no other plans until we start. So any
Yeah.
extra days we take after that, I'd probably go try to train.
Yeah, like I would like to just get all my health and then just get my Haymaker Plus before we do anything.
Before you do anything. Okay.
Yeah, because like, before we do stuff, I would like to be recovered and get the one thing.
So, one more day is gonna pass then, I take it?
Then Sarah's gonna begin to work more then, since, she needs to earn money. She has
Yeah,
been poor for
another-
so long.
Another 1,000 Senny. What about Kazu and Locke? Locke is working on his base, maybe?
If possible, Locke's gonna like start looking into like best ways into this place. Just start scoping the place out more or less. See what you
Yeah,
can find.
very good. And Kazu?
Well, like I said, if I'm understanding the like math correctly, one more day should heal his next injury, and then after that he'll probably go actually train. I'm a little confused on where we are in the timeline at the moment.
How do you mean timeline? I have
Well,
a...
are we on the same? Are we on the same day where I first approached Master Roshi?
I can leave that up to you if you'd like. But for now, since you have a bad injury, you could only do simple workouts if you try to do a workout.
Right. That's what I would like to not do. I want to heal some more before I.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. That's how much the two of you are gonna heal now with reduced injuries.
That almost puts me to full. That's quite close.
Well, actually, what did we say for Sarah? I forgot.
She's working. She was working for Bulma.
Oh yeah, 1,000 Sunny there. And as for luck, you're gonna stake this place out. Flying in there with binoculars and whatnot. I want a roll from you.
So close. So close to losing organ damage. Organ damage and damaged limbs are the only injuries I have that are like actively going, because everything else was just turn-based and then just stayed.
Hmm. Look, I want a focus investigation roll from you. Yes, bad injury means you can only do simple workout. Normal injury means you can only do hard workout. No injuries mean you can do full day workout. Catastrophic injury
Yeah,
means stay in bed.
Yeah. So if I did a the kind of workout I can do, because that was a lot of words, and for some reason my brain didn't process them.
You would
I
probably
then
still heal to full.
Heal a little bit. Okay, sure. That's
Probably.
what I'll do
I'm not 100% sure, but
eventually.
yeah, for 63 health, I very much think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I'll get there when we get there. I guess Locke's got to make that roll you asked about, though.
Yeah. Sarah, you still here?
Oh no,
Excellent.
he drowned in the whiskey. I'm just kidding. He's
No. Wow, what a way to go.
no, he's just typing. Oh no.
Oh, okay. Well. I'm seeing here that your focus. No, I was looking at insight for some reason. Yeah. 11. You can tell that it's very heavily defended, you know, for humans. If you wanted to, you could probably just tear through the place and break everything and kill everyone. It's defended for humans. It's not defended against fucking Saiyans. You can't see any immediate blind spots or security gaps, however. And you stake them out well. They're disciplined if nothing else. But there's one thing you notice.
One thing you do notice, starts typing secretly. Oh shit.
They call it a triple tactical nuke airstrike unlocked.
You notice they're actually trying to resurrect some big bad villain guy, and he's ready.
How
to
convenient.
Oh no, that didn't sound good.
I heard it in a how convenient and mechanical voice sound effects.
Yeah, that makes me nervous. boy, the suspense.
Anyway. More healing and / or training.
All I can fucking do.
I'm just waiting to see if you're going to raid the base otherwise.
I'm at least ready for that.
Did you get 1000 Senny for Sarah?
Yeah, I've already added that
Very
to
good.
my...
I'm just checking to see if you're gonna have another day of downtime or if it's go time.
If you, I can go either way, so I want to hear the others.
I would like to join, but I still need healing time. Because I'd need about two more days to get all my HP back. Like maybe, yeah, roughly 2 more.
Yeah,
so
these humans are surely gonna fuck Synapse up something fierce.
It's not that. I just don't want. It's a matter of if I can actually afford to do stuff, because I'd be thrown off 3, open guard 2, and have a
Sure.
fuck ton more high burn. I would like.
We're gonna do one more day of prep. Synapse, heal that amount again. Kazu, you wanted to train?
Yeah, he's healed enough that he'd want to go do a little bit of training today.
What do you want to train?
That's a good question. Let me go look at my training stuff. Cause Kazu's not done it, but I had to do it some for Alan.
Sarah, get another
Let's
1000 Sunny, assuming you're working more.
Yeah, I'm gonna work more.
I mean, I guess the only thing I don't have anything saved in is skill right now, so I could train skill.
Mm-hmm. Roll your skill dice. Do you know how training works? Oh, by the way, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I had to do it for
Oh, yeah, we
when I
did do
made
that.
Alan. So let me roll my 3d10. I got a 14.
Mm-hmm.
So that now let me put this on my sheet, right? So you said I can do simple workouts.
Mm-hmm.
So simple workout. My power level is 2268.
Oh, I forgot. You probably have Master Roshi teaching you.
Probably. Skill.
Yeah, you do. So he's
You get to
what's
reroll one
trainer?
of these dice if you want to.
Oh, okay. 1 sec. I did AT power level. What's ATSP? Is
That's
just my
only when
power
you're
level
training
again?
TP, so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no,
I'll
it
leave that.
is important.
Oh?
It's either your
It's
your actual
1105.
stat points, or it is.
Uh-huh. Oh.
I want to kill you. Yeah, ATSP is either your stat point, like the amount of points you have in that stat you were training. Otherwise, it is your skill PV if you are training for TP.
221.
Oh. So I'll put in
221.
wait, 221.
Yeah, that's your skill stat points.
Oh,
Stat-
my stat points, not my power level. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's my 221. Nope. Why didn't that edit? There we
Alright.
Let
go.
me open it. Shit.
Yeah, somebody was messing with my shit, so
I haven't touched
okay.
it.
So now you said I can reroll one of those. I may as well try to reroll the 4, be a little bit
Go for it.
greedy, probably. You know, whatever. 1d10. Hey, that worked out. So 16 instead.
Yeah, 19. Tier 3 trainer gives you +3.
Oh, yeah, tier 3 trainer.
But 16
my
to 19
roll-
gives the exact same result anyway, so it doesn't really matter in this particular
so
instance.
I'll type in the 19 here.
Yep,
So it says
and
I
that's done.
gained 2.
Yeah.
And I have the ability to spend 7.
It already added the 2 and spent 7.
Yeah,
it
because
says
XP.
gained and XP spent.
Where does that say on this character sheet?
Columns V and W. Is that not what XP spent means?
Yeah, XP
no,
is meant to be like when you do training. That's how much XP you get to spend.
It's
It
not
should be 2.
automatic.
Well, it says gained 2. That's in column V.
Yeah, that's how
XP
much.
spent
The
is then
XP spent
in
7
W.
is incorrect.
Ah, okay.
How?
Thank you. I'll just ignore it then
Oh.
and use the gained column. So you said the
Oh,
gained
wait,
was
hang on. It's
automatic.
using the trainer 3 tier, I think. Okay, that might be correct then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, shut the fuck. Punch in the titties.
Okay.
Fucking throw you off a bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it's
well,
7.
actual-
We will escalate until it becomes a.
You
Okay,
can
hold on, let
spend
me
7
make
of
sure
your
I-
saved XP. Thanks to Master
hold on,
Roshi. Be very
Let me
thankful.
make sure I do this
Worm.
right. You said the 2 was added automatically, but where was it added? Because I don't see it.
Alright,
In
so-
K 13,
Oh, there it
you can
is.
see it. It's gonna add
Yes,
it automatically, and if you go to setting, it says 223 now instead of 221.
Perfect.
So it's
Okay.
it's all
yes.
correct.
I'm seeing all that. So then I can spend 7 somewhere. I guess
Yeah.
I'll just drop it into skill because that's what I trained. I'll be
Sure, we can do that.
You can dump it in there. And you think, skill, if you're upgrading that basically determines when you're training TP how much you earn there, or for skill
Yeah,
EP
yeah.
if you need that.
I want to work on it a little bit because I'm gonna need it for things later. So I'll
Yeah.
drop it there for the moment.
Yeah, it'd be
you're-
useful.
Your skill PV power value have now increased, so you should probably edit that to your roll 20 character sheet as well.
Yeah, I'll mess with that in the background while you guys do some.
Anyway, yep. And Sarah worked and Synapse healed. Did I tell you how much to heal?
Yeah, you told me just to heal the same. Because quite literally, I'm on the last day. If I can get one more bean, I'd be able to get full, do my Haymaker Plus, and then we can go do shit the next day.
And what did Locke wanna do after having stalked the base and shit?
I typed out before. Log is basically just gonna make sure that the others know like pretty much everything he's gathered. So.
Okay.
And the problem is what he's got planned. He's not going in immediately because his whole idea is I'm gonna use disguise, so you know even after this they're not gonna fucking recognize him,
Fair.
and he
Yeah.
can't exactly just sneak in with everyone else pretending he's like there while he's wearing the disguise.
Yeah. Yeah. But would Sarah be willing to give Synapse one more bean so we can go train to punch things better?
Yeah, I can spend 1 more 1,000 to give you a bean.
Yeah. I would have gone for the cheaper option, that's the 250, but I'm 1097, it would have healed me 1063. I would have been just barely out of reach. Which is why I had
Alright,
to get the bean.
remove money for a bean, heal due to the bean.
Yeah, I'll just heal myself to full, because I will be
Yeah.
at full. Finally, Synapse is no longer handicapped. Now
Okay.
then, Synapse will spend a training to get Haymaker Plus.
You need 2 days training. As I
Oh yeah,
mentioned,
it's 2 days.
you need 1 full day
Yeah,
training
I forgot.
per tier.
Yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah, he'll spend
yes.
time training Haymaker Plus. But
So,
if
pause. You wanna spend 2 days full day training?
no one else wants to do anything the next 2 days, I can hold off. I just want to get it done now out the way. It's the only thing. It's the only thing I can buy, really.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind. I need to spend at least 1 day once I'm fully healed on base Haymaker myself.
Oh, by the way, yeah, you're
But
fully healed.
after that, yeah, I was gonna say, I assume we're healing a little bit more now, so I'll clear out my stuff.
It's not
So
the next day, it's the same day. If you do a full day training and then at like the very tippy top end of the day is when it
I'm just
affects.
gonna ask: is everyone okay with taking 2 more days in game, for them to train and do other things? For
I should be fine with it.
and look. I was gonna ask if full day training would affect combat stuff the next day. No, only the same day. Like, it takes the whole day. If something happens, then they're gonna be tired.
So
So
After-
the idea is we spend 2 more days, then the 3rd day we go in.
yeah,
Okay.
So, if I understand it correctly, Kazoo and Synapse are gonna do 2 full days workouts. What about Sarah? I'm gonna do one at a time. So easier.
Yeah.
2 more days
You know what?
working for money, or
You know what? Sarah would most likely, after doing a lot of work, she would most likely join in. You know, why not a few push-ups and sit-ups and plenty of juice?
2 days of a workout, or
Yeah.
1 day. Okay, sure. And lastly, Locke, you have 2 more days. More preparations, or also working out.
Let's see. 2 full day workouts.
So
We
that's
have
for the first day,
Mr.
and just check too much.
3-star trainer.
Yeah, you can do a full day workout and a hard day workout on the second day for Locke. Is that okay? Okay. So we can all do your things now. Synapse, no rolls involved. You just have Haymaker Plus, assuming you have TP and shit
I got
to
all
spend
the-
for it.
I've got all the stuff.
What did you want to do workout for Kazoo?
Well, on one of the days, I'd like to be able to get base Haymaker. But I guess on the other day, I would just do like an actual workout.
Yeah, you can do a base Haymaker
Order
on
doesn't
day
really
1.
matter, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just grab Haymaker. I'll just type it on my sheet real quick. And then on
And-
the other day, I guess I'll train speed, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sarah and Locke. Actually, Locke, you can do 2 full day workouts. I'm fine with it.
2, 3 here.
You can send a worker drone to go sell your shit.
So
I will be
60.
doing 2 strength trainings.
Yep. I'm assuming neither Sarah nor Locke needs my help with how this shit works.
God no, I've done this too many times.
Yeah, reroll's
Yeah.
fine. Very good. That's a 32.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Soon, Synapse has got one of Nappa's moves. I have no idea what the others do, but he's got He's got a punch.
Oh yeah, fuck. Mr. Rose, she gives a reroll. I forgot that. God damn it. I would have rerolled that one on the first one.
Go for it.
Well, that's another
Damn.
one. Doesn't matter. Second one, I rerolled the other one on the second day. Yay, 24. Doesn't actually affect anything. Fuck my reroll.
Yeah. Yeah. Synapse no longer has Haymaker, but now he has Haymaker Plus, and now he can absolutely slap a bitch. I have no idea how strong his Haymaker Plus actually is yet.
Don't worry about it. It's really strong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I need to edit my sheet a little bit for these
Also, Synapse-
numbers.
Synapse's new energy can just barely afford a ×3 Haymaker Plus. I probably won't be needing to use it, but if I ever need to, I can afford it. Just
Very
barely.
good. I'm
like, ooh, energy
My roll
off.
20 sheet should be up to accurate. Dart, would you add in Haymaker at some point?
I have.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Then yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay, I'm gonna do the test. Let's see how it
Why
be.
test? Just save it for an actual punch.
Yeah, it's right there, buddy. Let's go. I just wanted to see it. That's exciting.
Fair enough. We'll save it for a door. Because Simon isn't gonna punch a regular person, but he'll
So,
probably.
No, don't do it. Save it for the actual thing. Is everyone done with the rolls and the training?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done with all my training.
If any of you needed to know which days these were, it was November 3rd and November 4th. I'm not sure which character sheets have that in the XP and training section.
I'm pretty sure we all do.
It feels
No.
hidden.
Yeah.
Oh?
Okay. I was like, I don't know where it is if I do.
I can't see any.
if
I'm
you-
looking at
Yeah,
Kazoo.
if you look at the top, there's like there should be like a little arrow gap thing. I can't remember what it looked like,
Oh,
but
between M and P.
yeah,
Oh, I
Yeah,
do
oh,
see that. Okay.
yeah, that
Oh,
that
look at that.
thing.
Neat.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
really.
So what was it?
I
November
just,
what?
3 and
3rd
4.
and 4th.
I'm just gonna rehide those again. Do we care? Like, should I?
I don't
write
know how
those
to
down?
hide them again. Sorry.
I know how to. Hide them.
I guess it's just
Okay.
useful for keeping track of in-game time.
Yeah.
If somebody else is doing it, I don't need to.
Now, everyone's finished with the training? Yep.
Yep. I'm not gonna spend more time trading stats and shit. I'm good to go.
I think I heard a not yet.
Yeah, I
I
think
need
that
to
was
do one
Zero
more.
doing something.
Okay, yeah, we'll wait, it's fine.
It only took a week, but we're back at it, boys. And Sarah.
Look, let's be honest. This is much faster than it would have been if we didn't give sign-ups beans. If there wasn't going to be beans, sign-ups would have been in the hospital for 16 days. 16 days, and then would have had 2 more days to get Haymaker Plus. You'd have been in there for half a month.
We made it work. We made it work.
Yeah, we managed to get out in just under a week.
Sarah did construction work while for you.
Yeah.
You owe her for that. She's gonna call in a favor and be like, I need you to not kill somebody. And you'll be like, no, but I have to eat. I'm so hungry.
If I can make that argument, it's not somebody worth eating. If I can make that argument.
I mean, yeah, Sinus probably won't eat the humans. He's just not gonna he's just not gonna restrain himself against the humans. Because Sinus doesn't really know to do that, because he's not had to. Like, he knows general safe restraint of not use full grip strength when holding bowl, but it's like, I'm fighting a person. I'm just gonna flick you in the head, but he doesn't, like, 1% flick. He just goes, okay, full force flick.
No, that's fair. I was just trying to think of a way Sarah could hold the favor over your head. Like, that's all.
Then I need to be reasonable with Synapse, mainly because I just can't kill him easily.
What is this 18 divided by 4 thing?
I'm just calculating stuff because I get to spend XP.
Hmm.
And I was just trying to split it evenly. Just for the sake of my own sanity.
I shall be back. I'm gonna get some leftover Ben & Jerry's cookie dough ice cream.
Leftover? Wouldn't that imply it's melted?
No, I had a cup. I had ate some of it yesterday and I put it back in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
I want some ice cream, dang it. Don't you laugh at me, boy.
I do, and it's funny.
I'll slap
Because
your
I can.
tits off.
I don't have tits.
The titless man. I thought he was just a myth.
I am back.
Nah, bro's built like a Ken doll.
So are you done?
Yep.
Okie dokes. So, as the days go on by, resting in the hospital, working at various factories, or training really hard. Oh my
Words.
God, my brain just froze up. I mean, time passes by slowly and idyllically. But on one day, November 4th, when it comes evening, something happens.
Oh no.
For a brief moment, there is a solar eclipse. But that is only because there was a rather big object in space blotting out the sun for a moment. That's getting closer and closer to Earth.
I assume we're all outside witnessing this.
Yeah.
Because
Most of you are together and training.
Okay, well, Nimbus, I think we need to check this out.
Hang on, can I
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yes.
he was gonna be like, guys, what the fuck is that?
I have no idea, so maybe you should check it out. Ken, what is your alignment again, Kazu?
I want to say I'm good, but let me double check.
I think you're nice.
I might be nice. I'm definitely
Ah,
one of
you're
the two.
nice.
Yeah, I am nice.
I'm guessing you need to be good-natured and above to ride on the Nimbus.
Yep.
Well, sorry, Kazu. Well, I'm gonna check this out.
He can hang on to you and
Okay.
literally be a backpack.
Oh yeah, fair. Actually, yeah, I forget. You're tiny enough that Sarah just fucking grabs you. Well, let's check this out, Kazu. Let's go! As I fucking carry you like a potato sack.
Okay.
Do you fly where? Up?
I'll check out where. Does it land or anything, or is it just?
It's getting closer to Earth, is what I said.
Oh yeah, fair. Check it
Seems
out
to
then,
be-
basically.
Space with you.
What?
I was making a joke, don't worry.
Okay. So you fly up, above the clouds, so you can see, have a much better vantage point. But it takes a while until you can see a tiny dot in up in the sky, slowly growing bigger and bigger.
You know
Whatever
what
it
this is, Kazu?
It's very big and it's coming in very fast.
Do I know what this is? Probably not. Could I roll to try to identify it?
Sure, lore space.
Let me look at my stuff. Oh,
Hey,
I
I have
never
lore
did- there was
space!
an update to this, right? I
Mhm.
have unlearned lore research, so that's not good.
I have lore
I'll
space, and I will
I'll roll
try.
the key dice. Yeah. So 3d8. But I'm untrained and have the wrong specialty, so I don't know how that. Oh my god.
You would have
Nice.
basically 1d6 left, if I'm being nice.
Oh,
No.
my bad. Okay.
God damn it! Of course
Well,
I fucking rolled a one.
I've wasted a decent roll. I apologize, but there's a 3.
Why
Kazu's
couldn't
like,
that be my roll?
I have no idea what's going on with that. Sorry. It's big. It's bigger than you.
I got a 6.
Zero, I'm gonna give you a handout later that details what your base can do. For now, you still only worked like 2 days for it. You don't have like Earth satellite hacking capabilities just yet.
We call up Bulma to do it instead. Actually, Bulma probably owns a satellite, if we're being honest.
Possibly.
basically we're up close and
Uh,
we still don't know what it is.
Well, it could be a huge meteor, which would probably be bad news bears for everything living on Earth if it's that big and that fast.
Let me punch it.
Ah, dang it! This is Planet Vegeta all over again.
It seems to be approaching.
If Frieza is
rapidly.
believed.
Should we do something about it?
Wait.
You do have a sign. You do have a synapse.
We could probably beat it up like we did Vegeta's fake moon thing.
Maybe I could fucking take it out as a great ape, but the big problem is there's no fucking moon, and I cannot do the Powerball technique. Vegeta never taught me.
There's more than just us. Can we get the rest of the people out here to...
Yeah,
do
let's check with Synapse and Locke and see what they know. Maybe Bulma has something too. Let's go! And then immediately fucking blitzes off with you.
Whee!
Okay, the Synapse train
It's
with
like a
the
roller
rest of you.
coaster.
Does Synapse train with the rest of them?
Synapse might be like nearby, but he's mainly doing his own thing because he's learning Haymaker Plus from his genetic memory he got from eating Nappa.
Okay. So, what's all the hubbub about? Says Master Roshi.
We will finally get back down again. It's something like a meteor? Maybe? We're not sure. It's just big and falling towards Earth.
Oh dear.
Hey, Synapse! A big fucking thing is falling from the sky. What do you think?
Do you want me to break it?
If you could, that would be nice, but I don't know if you can.
Being so pathetically weak and all, I'll show you!
Synapse is just kind of looking at you. You've been around him enough. He if you can get a take me to it. Look, it's like let's see. He takes it as a challenge.
Okay.
There?
So what do you
Should
do?
we learn more about it before we smash it? I mean, it seems dangerous, but I just... What if it breaks and causes more problems?
True, but
That
it's hard to know.
sounds like a tomorrow problem.
I guess I can't argue with that. I don't like it, but I can't argue with it.
Man, I don't like the
Uh,
argument, but I can't argue.
It's coming closer now, it's rather big.
Alright, go for it, big guy. You got this. I'll
I
help you
will
if I
try-
can.
I will try charging a Kamehameha and see how that goes.
While Synapse is in the way to punch it? I can tell you how
Right.
that's gonna go.
Well,
Yeah,
try to
Synapse
combo.
Synapse to keep up with you guys. He'll basically activate his own flight, but he'll basically just kind of like hold on to one of you, so when you're flying, he's basically getting dragged along because he's too heavy for you to carry him. But he can
Synapse
fly.
can fly, can't he?
Yeah, but the Nimbus is probably faster than he is.
Yeah. I want to, like, hear your plan on what to do here. Can you figure out how... Yes, you probably can. Northwest of Kame Island. Somewhere in the mainland.
Let's see, so that's north. Never eat bird. Wait, so that's like somewhere around here. So potentially this city might get hit.
Closer than that. Somewhere
So, like-
in this vicinity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's what Locke can figure out.
This city, if that's a city in this world, the fungal town, and this one random fucker are
I
the
think
only
that's
ones in-
Goku's house, because this is from a Game Boy Advance game.
Then Goku. Like,
Ah, dang it!
Goku-
Hey, maybe we can call Goku. He still fucking remembers the Kaioken, so he's stronger than
Mhm.
me.
Does he have a phone?
I think his
Well-
wife has a phone.
You guys don't know the number.
That is
Never
also
I
asked.
know somebody who might.
Bulma. You know what?
Uh,
Sarah will immediately
but
call Bulma.
But the thing is also quite quickly approaching, so it's like we kind of don't have the time to stick around going,
Yeah.
oh, we should call this. We should call
That's
this.
it.
Like, this is like
If you want to intercept it, I want to know who's gonna do it. If you're gonna shoot Kamehameha and punch it, the one that's punching it is gonna be blasted by a Kamehameha.
Fair.
So
I'll try. Yeah, it's like, what do we want to do? Do you want to shoot it or do you want me to punch it?
I would say you punch it then.
Eh. Then that would
I
preemptively
don't
power
think
up.
I'm
and
reading the
punch it.
chat now. I don't think she can get to Goku's house before this thing collides with the Earth.
Yeah, Synapse would preemptively do.
Synapse is going to fly up into the sky. A big kaiju floating in the sky, waiting for Big Rock to fall for him to break it apart with his massive fist. The
Yeah,
sky
Synapse would-
is. Mhm.
I was gonna say Synapse would preemptively power up his demonic key infusion and charge up a haymaker. It's either gonna be a ×3 double smash or ×3 haymaker plus, because those are his strongest punches now.
Whatever you'd like.
I guess double smash because it is technically more damage because brutal strength.
Okay.
And hey, knockback maybe.
So, as I was saying, Synapse is floating in the air as a lone defender to break this falling rock. What's he going to do? A little bit more specifically then.
Synapse is basically floating as close as he can be, and is basically waiting to kind of punch the object from the side. Because if he punches it straight forward, if he's not strong enough, he'll get sent down with it. But if he punches it from the side, if he does break it, he kind of just scatters it across. But if he fails, he doesn't get flattened.
You're gonna punch it to the side.
Yeah, he's not gonna punch it
Okay.
at the front. He's gonna punch it from like the side. Yeah.
Sure, that's gonna make it more difficult to break it, but also safer for you.
Yeah. Because is evil. Unless everybody says try and break it and risk it.
So, Synapse
go-
is up there in the sky. What is Sarah doing?
Did I really?
I think if I'm going from the side here, I was gonna say I feel like if I'm going from the side, Sarah should be able to safely punch it from the
No.
front.
Oh, punch, sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
I shoot it from the front. So if I'm on the side of the thing,
So, okay, Rabbit, stop. What's Sarah gonna do?
So could I theoretically shoot the Kamehameha from the front, since I wouldn't hit Synapse since he is
It's
on the
gonna
side
be
of the
caught in the
meteor?
blast. If it blows up, it's
It
gonna be
would-
caught in it.
That's fair. And I don't really have any big melee hits. That's the big annoyance here.
Well,
So,
if you hit it together with Synapse, it's gonna be a concurrent attack. A simultaneous attack.
yeah,
so
then
the damage is
okay.
gonna be
You know what?
added
My
together.
my precision strike is not the strongest, but I will try at least to combine my precision strike with him.
So, two warriors is floating up in the sky. What is Kazoo going to be doing?
I'm honestly trying to think if there's anything he could do to help here. Probably not. He wants to help. I just don't know what he would do because he knows he's not stronger than these people, but his urge to help is large. Is there a way he can fire like any kind of energy blast to support from afar, or would he also need to go up with them to help with punching?
If you go up and help with punching, it's gonna be a simultaneous attack. Meaning all damages
right,
are added together for a total breakage point.
Yeah.
If you shoot it from afar, they run the risk of being injured by you if it blows up.
I see. Then yeah, no, he would definitely go with then.
And Synapse is going to observe.
Nope,
Locke
that's
is going to observe. Okay. So, as the three of you prepare your attacks, do attack rolls, but don't do damage rolls. As this gigantic, enormous object is just getting closer and closer and getting bigger and bigger, and Locke is going to, for some reason, not be bothered by incoming doom and check his scouter.
Well, let's see. He control to add extra power to this, and then let's punch.
Yeah, I'm just quickly updating power up token.
Well, it's a giant big rock. It should hit.
Mm-hmm. All I want to see is energy. Also, energy used for key control and whatever power-up states you guys are going to use. Spend energy for that too.
Yeah.
I don't really have any power-ups.
Sure. Yeah, just do an
I've got something
though.
that gives me rerolls, but that's not going to help, so I won't use it.
Sure.
So I'll just, I guess I can also precision strike.
Rabbit, do an attack roll.
Yeah, sorry, I'm updating my other token.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
gonna
sorry.
be doing the attack. Yeah, because I'm updating the power up sheet. 7, 120,
680.
20. Epic 14. Six. Yep. There we go. That's all correct. There we go. Go down. There we go. So just this one for demonic key infusion times 3. That is technically left because that's still at the 125.
What do you mean 125? Yeah.
Because the demonic key got its energy lowered. And then for this one, double smash.
Dart. What
Yeah.
was it again? If you roll a 818.
818. What?
Yeah.
What is it with that?
There's 2 8s and 1 1. Do I double the 1 or the 8 again?
Oh. You double the 1.
Okay, so it's a 19. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both. You got technically one more than I did.
Wait, I can use my rare ability as a Saiyan. Since I have a high class Saiyan, I have a free reroll, so. Yeah, nice. That's critical damage. That's 888.
Kazu, do an attack roll, but not damage roll.
Yeah, I'll do. I guess it doesn't really matter. I was thinking precision strike, same as what I saw Sarah do. So
Yeah, deals an
Then again,
extra
Haymaker is
damage
based on
for-
your strength instead of skill.
that would deal more damage. You're right about that. Yeah, I'll do a haymaker, and then I guess I can extra energy at once because I have the thingy, right?
Everyone can extra energy
Yep.
once without thingies.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
then
if
I'll
you have
do,
if you have energetic, you can do it twice. Or an
um,
origin that says you can do extra energy one more time.
I know we
Let him
had this
speak.
discussion, but I keep forgetting. I'm sorry.
alright.
Let's see.
491.
I don't know what the thingy you have is, but
Just any thingy that does extra energy things. I don't actually, so I only get to do it once. That's fine.
Yeah.
Boop. There, I rolled a 16 and used 23 energy, apparently.
Okay. No damage rolls yet, but be prepared to click the damage roll. Because as this thing is getting closer, you can tell that it is not a meteorite. It is, whatever it is, it's made out of metal.
Ah.
You would have had the idea that it was a giant spaceship if you had rolled higher than 6. Look! Your scouter gives some signals from up there. Now, either do damage roll or evade to the side.
Sam was getting ready to punch. He had to
Go
charge
ahead.
up his punch. He's kind of looking to stare.
I'm not
he's
saying
kinda
you
looking to
can't,
stare
I was just
now.
saying, I was giving an alternative, seeing that when it's getting closer you can tell what it is. But if you want to punch
I
it,
was gonna
punch
say,
it.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Sinus is looking to Sarah to see, well, do you still want me to punch?
Oh, you're out of
Like-
time. Decide.
Fuck!
Uh,
You know what? Do it! I think evil. Evil. We go.
You think evil? Why would you think evil? The other side of the spaceship says, "Here to blow you up."
there.
That's a critical, so.
Yeah, I'll just copy whatever Sarah. If Sarah attacked, I'm.
Yeah, you just give me damage for Kazoo.
Yeah. Not much. 377.
8985.
It's like, I don't know. He's along for the ride. He's just copying others, not really thinking for himself at the moment.
So, alright. Synapse wanted to hit it from the side, he said, so I'm gonna reduce that damage by half. Give me a moment.
Okay.
You said you wanted to. I told
No,
you.
that's okay. I think okay to the half of it.
5805.
Only
Okay.
3,100 damage.
Alright.
Look. You can tell that there are several power levels on that ship that gives a scouter reading. +1 that makes your scouter explode. That's probably not good. Meanwhile, Sarah and Kazoo, you're gonna get impacted by this thing as all three of you smash it at the same time, with Simon be like, "Oh hell no!" going to the side, smashing it so he's safer.
Oh, I thought that choice was only for him. Oh, okay.
What do you mean? Sure.
That's gonna be.
Don't worry about it. Just keep going.
Synapse remains in the air as the two of you are falling down towards the air. Ah! Meanwhile, inside the ship. What the hell was that? I think something just collided against the ship. Huh. Any damage? Surprisingly, yes. We might need a couple of days to repair.
Yeah, kind of.
Dumbass life forms getting out of don't know how to get out of the way. Yes?
Yeah.
Synapse?
As a sign-up's not wasting any time, would kind of start falling to wherever Locke's house was from the factory, because he remembers where shit is. He's
Locke
gonna
is
start.
at the Kame Island. He's been training with Master Roshi and everyone.
If everyone's gonna come on, then yeah, Science is just gonna kind of start flying back to Locke. He's not really wasting time.
Can I summon the Nimbus to catch me?
Yeah, I'm gonna
That would have
delete
been
the power of
hilarious.
Yeah.
No.
Delete the power because I don't need that anymore. That was quite late just for the moment.
The spaceship goes over the horizon because, you can't see hundreds of miles over in that direction. Thousands, actually. As Synapse is flying down towards Kami Island again with unconscious Kazoo and Sarah in his grasps.
Oh no, Cyanus didn't grab anybody.
Okay, fuck it then. I
Remember,
thought that's
Cyanus
what
is
you said.
evil. No, Cyanus is just flawed. Cyanus is like, oh, everybody else
Look,
got hit
you
by the
can
thing, there's a
see your
spaceship.
your friends, question mark, falling unconscious and soon hitting the water.
Like, I remember, Cyanus is evil. He quite literally chose to let Sarah and Pumpkin die because he could have stepped in. He would have survived, but it wasn't his
Sure.
problem.
No, you're playing him just fine. Which is
Nice.
which? I don't want to know. But yeah, you
Fine.
catch them, presumably bring them back to the island. But you can tell that there is no... Even at this distance, you would easily see the impact that this thing would have made with the Earth's crust. That doesn't happen. The ship must have slowed down and gone in for a landing somewhere over there. And I'm gonna say that you can slap them awake, so we have 2 more role players in the game again.
Did somebody catch the number of that car? I need to file a complaint.
That was a really dumb idea, Sarah. Why did we do that?
Yeah, if we're all on Roshi's Island, Cyanus just states, why didn't you dodge?
I was just following the lead of you guys. I didn't see you dodge.
You wanna know what the best part is?
Sure.
There's someone roughly around Vegeta's strength level on that ship. I say as I just drop them on the island.
I don't want to do that again so soon.
Meanwhile, Krillin hearing that, oh no!
I was about to ask, what was like the general power levels of like everything else I got before my scout? I went
Actually,
to like the one that
yes, you
exploded.
you could have told that. I assume it's fine if I just mention it out loud.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you exact numbers. I'm gonna ballpark it because there were several. Somewhere in the ballpark of just below Nappa.
Yeah, I was trying to ask like the general average, but yeah.
Yeah.
So most of which
With that, I can say
basically-
that some were probably higher, some were probably lower, but just below Nappa is an average ballpark. And there
yeah,
were multiple
so
of
let's
them.
just say, like, there are multiple people roughly around Napa level.
More to eat.
There's something hideously wrong with that
Dude.
guy.
No, he's got a point.
Well, there's some vegetables there.
I mean, they're not going to be saying, so I don't care.
If there is a strong Vegeta-like Saiyan this time, do I have permission to eat this one if given chance?
Are
We'll
you
see.
for real?
They're very evil, I suppose. As Sarah is still like slightly spinning.
If they are a threat to the Earth, we will deal with them. As he like tries to superhero pose, but is way too dizzy for that.
Alright.
Monk just looks at him, just thinks about like the one time Napa left the TV on, it was playing Batman, so he just sees Robin instead of Kazoo.
Well, you guys go ahead and do that. I'm gonna see if I can gather up Goku, Tien, and Yamcha.
Yes,
Yes,
it is good
please
to have the cannon
do
fodder.
Wow.
They are
And
quite strong.
Goku.
We will need
How
them.
dare you?
Am I wrong?
Yes, you're wrong! Out of character, this isn't abridged Krillin, this is canon Krillin, who would take offense to you being an absolute dirtbag.
You are less cannon fodder as you prove useful, but the rest would be useful for distraction and buying time. There is nothing wrong with that role.
I have no idea why we let you stick around. Fine, I'm gonna go get them. And Krillin is gonna fly
Maybe-
off.
Hey, Krillin, maybe I should help. I have the Nimbus.
Oh, I wouldn't mind.
Okay,
Figured
let's
you guys
go
were
then.
gonna
As-
go check. He said he figured you guys were gonna go check out the thing that just landed. But if you wanna help out Krillin, that's cool too.
Sarah will help out Krillin since, you know, with the Nimbus, it's gonna take a fuck ton faster.
Yeah.
Science would look to Locke and state, do we wish to investigate or do we wish to see how this unfolds?
Locke's already gonna start making his way there.
Sign-ups would then start flying behind him. Because he always has to check with Locke, because he just knows Locke's gonna be, it is what it is, or he's like, nah, let's go deal with this.
Yeah,
he
at this
would
point
also
Locke's
add
curious,
the,
so he's going.
Yeah. Also, Silence's mental response to why do we keep you around? It's like if you want to get rid of me, his mental response is you can try and get rid of me.
Yeah,
No one
Locke's only
should be-
response would have been, it's like, what? Why do we keep you around? Because you can't get rid of us if you tried.
It's like so far the only one who's there have been two people who have bested Synapse in a fight, and now they're both dead.
You know, funny enough, Krillin is the
Yes.
one guy that can genuinely threaten you because he has a percentile-based attack,
Yeah, but he gets that one shot.
basically. Then again, with
Yeah, and
your
if it
luck,
doesn't
he's
work,
gonna
it's
crit.
over.
To be fair, with your luck, he would crit.
He would crit for 20% damage.
Which would be 40% damage.
No, I was saying he would roll minimum, which is 10%, and then that would get doubled.
Glorious.
Fair.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys are gonna go check it out while Sarah is helping Krillin.
Mm-hmm.
You head north over here then. Actually, it landed more like here. It doesn't matter too much. Your energy sensing capabilities isn't the best, so it takes a while to locate it because it didn't make any kind of impact or crater or smoke or anything. But after a while of looking around, you do find it. Wow, you're big. There is indeed a rather big spaceship there.
I don't suppose it has any recognizable, like, insignias or anything on the ship.
No. Not really. Roll
Oh, that's good.
lore
That means, it's
space.
not, that means it's not Frieza. I was gonna say, alright? I was just gonna say, at least that way I know it's not Frieza.
I don't think he has
Praise the force.
insignias on his ship either, but what do I know? I've
What
only
are-
seen a picture of his ship.
Well, what are the things for if you have the specialty but not learned for in advance?
Give me a moment. Lore space. So you have -2 dice pools for. So you roll 1d8 for synapse.
Fuck it, just for the lulz. 2. Makes sense. I just did it for the sake of imagine if he got an 8.
Yep.
Oh.
Amazing.
I honestly thought Locke would have more lore 8.
You wouldn't know.
So do I. I
Uh,
don't know why.
It's a rather big spaceship, and seeing as it didn't fucking implode by the attacks, it's reinforced, probably signed for war.
Do we
But Sarah
go
is the one with
closer or-
good lore space.
And Science looking to Locke says, do we leave or do we go closer?
Fuck, let's go knocking, let's see who's home.
Science turned to him and he's giving him the head look of like, do you mean knock knock or knock?
Knock, knock, knocking on spaceship's door.
It depends.
Like, are we actually properly knock knock who's home, or Is that code, or are you giving him code for let's break their door?
Oh, that depends. How about both?
Hmm.
We get no response the first time. No, go for
I guess we go up to ship.
Okay, dokes. And
I just realized that is Goku's house, and yes, there if they go there first, there, and that would actually be pretty close.
the ship is open. The door's open, but there doesn't seem to be anyone around. Taking a quick look inside the ship, it's spacious, it's high tech, but it's definitely empty.
Silence looks to Locke of like, are we stealing this?
Locke is 100% keeping this.
What do you mean stealing? It's mine. You can't steal it if you steal something that you own.
Finders keepers, right?
Question: which ones of you can sense energy?
I
can.
definitely can't.
I
cannot.
definitely have not taken a feature for that or anything.
It's because they're joining us.
I followed you guys the whole way. Yeah,
Yeah.
I said right after you said you were following him,
Yep.
I was like, I was already following Locke.
I completely forgot. I completely forgot you were following. I'm gonna be honest.
Anyway. As you're looking around this ship, like, oh my, well, this is probably fucking valuable. And yes, it fucking is. Look, you immediately sense something at the edge of your rather pitiful sense energy distance. It's coming closer. And then another something. And then another something. What's your PLTV?
11-12.
Okay. Well, that's wow. That's a lot of comparably powerful power levels. One of these would be a decent fight for you.
I just wanted to make sure because I know what movie this is supposed to be. I'm just having a joke of like, they just look at us. Why? Behind Locke is just a picture of Turles, and then just looking back at Locke, then back at the picture, then back at Locke. Hey, boss.
Yet another reason why they.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, we must have been in space too long. Boss is pale.
Oh my god! Is that Bardock? No, I think that's his son, Goku. I think that's the guy from the future, Goku Black. Is that our boss? Nah. I think it's this other guy from the future called Goten. How many? I think I'm missing. There's one more with the Goku hair. Isn't there? No, I'm not
All
sure.
of them.
No.
No,
Also, I mean,
actually,
technically, future
Goku
Goten.
Jr.
Yeah, Goku Jr. had it too. Yeah.
I was gonna say, technically, future Goten, if I remember right, got rid of the Goku haircut.
I know, but child Goten still had it. He's still in the future. Whatever.
Yeah.
Look, it's in the future! So many people with the same hair! The hair is stupid! Anyway,
Lower class represent.
while they're talking about ripping the fucking screens of the walls, look, you can sense that their power levels are getting closer.
Well, looks like we're gonna have company soon.
Is it the guys who are on the ship, you think?
Considering we're on the ship, yes.
What do we do? If you wanted to claim this, we're gonna have to deal with them, but they were strong, right?
Yep, they're around Nappa level.
Shit.
This does
So,
not seem like
Give or
time.
take, so around
Fuck
4,000.
this!
Yeah.
I was gonna say, can I get a general idea of like how many there are?
There are 5.
Sign up looking to Locke would state, I do not think this is time to eat them now.
No, not now. Let's go say hi.
okay. Maybe they'll be nice even though we totally punched their ship. What if we pretend it wasn't us who punched the ship?
Just don't talk
I
about
wouldn't
it.
be lying.
You're right, that's true. If they ask,
Lying
I'll
would
tell
be
them,
bad.
but otherwise I'll stay quiet.
Yeah, Synapse just kind of follows.
Oh, I found an old Synapse token where he had 3000 health at maximum.
Oh boy.
Ah,
Those are
yes,
long.
those days.
Yeah.
Imagine having
Day.
3,000 health at maximum. Looks at my 4875.
Pretty sure that's back when like Synapse was Bobby power level 2.
Yeah.
The thing,
Anyway.
it took this long for me to get more health than that.
You're leaving the spaceship as you're starting to hear, I can't believe you left it at the ship. What's wrong with you? Oh, come on. I have a lot of things to keep in my mind. You're just lucky the boss weren't too upset with you. Yeah, he would have ripped your head out your ass. That doesn't even make any sense. You don't make any sense. Shut up.
Synapse kind of hearing that would state, I do not know. I have come close to that before. In response to ripping someone's head out their ass.
Put your token here.
I
Imagine there's the entrance of a big spaceship here instead of a big cliff.
Instead of a rock wall.
I was gonna say, I recognize this place.
I
Strange sense.
only have so many tokens, you know.
I have a strange sense of Desha mustard.
And this must be the person who this token belongs to must be really big then.
Looks to the ground, and here's the block where Gohan did his Masenka for the first time.
Which translates to the Demon Flash.
And then got forgotten
Hold on.
and replaced with a Kamehameha because everybody knows the Kamehameha.
I was gonna say, I'll take perception check to see who the fuck asked.
As you can see, these people coming in.
Alright, guys, we need to be careful of that one in the back. He's got a background. That way you know he's powerful.
I didn't know he had a white background because so we're just gonna keep it as it is. I thought it was a blank background.
Yeah,
You know, the real power move would have been just use the same token for both characters.
Yeah, the way to tell if it's a clear background is if it's also got like gray squares in it. That means there's nothing behind it.
And also check that it's
I
not
know.
fake and they're just Christmas.
I know that. Anyway, they're getting closer as they're... I swear, one more word out of you and... They all stop. They're seeing...
No, by all means, finish your sentence. We'll wait.
Hey, who are you guys and what are you doing on our spaceship? Huh? 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 And they're all quiet down and they look at Locke.
Synapse would state, we saw something
I was
enter
gonna-
orbit. We followed it. Door was open.
I think they're the ones that banged into the ship. And they didn't die. Seems like it.
Realize it. They're on that when we're on the ship.
It's gonna make him...
I mean, if Locke says we're not the ones who banged into the ship, he can say it right. He didn't bang into it. Locke wasn't there.
The sound of it sounds like you guys forgot something important.
Huh. Yeah. We, By the way, what's the name of you with the hairdo?
I'm half tempted to lie, but no, that is not something Locke does. Locke.
Also, I mean,
Look, huh? You don't happen to have
Judged by
any...
your expression. I was gonna say, and judged by your expressions, I look familiar to you.
Yep. Elbow sib... No! But you don't happen to have any siblings or anything, do you? Just asking.
I have a
for
brother.
friend.
Everyone just gasping.
Hey, that's cool. What's
Um,
his name?
Yeah, I must be found Princess. I did not know you had a sibling. What is your sibling name?
Yeah, what Bugmaster said.
Got a better question for you then. Where is he?
Oh, he's over elbows. And this guy steps up instead. Normally we would just exterminate you, but recent circumstances might be poignant to keep you alive. However, if you excuse me, one of my friends forgot something on the ship. Unless you stop him or do anything, he's gonna walk past you and enter the ship.
I mean, Zynos isn't planning on murdering anybody yet, because it's like we're outnumbered. We don't got our meat shields. Now's not the time.
You know, it's fine. Locke's not gonna stop him because if he's gone, he can get answers out of the idiots.
Yeah, but you
Yep.
just told Kazoo to loot the ship, so he's gonna find
Yeah,
me
I know,
there
so good
looking
luck with that.
around.
Oh, is
Oh,
Kazoo
Lord.
inside the ship?
Yes?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was
guess.
supposed to. Yeah, so the thing I sent
Lock
Kazoo I was supposed to put
type the
earlier, but I
thing.
apparently never hit enter.
Okay, Kazoo, you're inside the ship. You see this guy coming around the bend? More of you?
Oh, hang on. Before he gets in there,
Yep.
he would have actively been searching for anything of note. So
Roll.
is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if this should be a focus roll or something else. You know what? You're looting the place. Roll me criminality. Criminal math.
Sure. According to this, my criminality is calculated at a 2d10. I guess
Yeah,
that's
it's strength
something
unlearned
minus...
and wrong specialization. So you roll 2d8.
Ah, okay. The sheet's not auto-calculating that. Oh wait, if I toggle wrong specialty, there it is. Okay, yeah. So roll 2d8. A 12.
You're finding a few things.
Wonderful. Then as I see him coming, I guess attempt to hide because I don't know what his deal is yet.
And you be small boy.
Okay.
I am small. This is true.
Roll me. I'm gonna say that he does have a fucking scouter, but roll stealth. He might not turn the scouter on. Staying hidden.
There. That's my correct. So I've got 48 on this. 28.
Hey.
Actually,
Because that's
yeah.
my. That's
I was
is
gonna
my
say you may
specialty.
choose to do leave no trace if you. Otherwise, you might spot that.
I don't know what that means.
A different specialization that you do not have.
Oh,
Leave no trace is that he won't notice that you've been rummaging around in his things. You know what? Roll me both. Roll me
Roll it.
46.
I was gonna say I probably would have opted to do that. Yeah, let me roll 46 then.
And again, to be fair,
That
could have
one's a
assumed
15.
the other people also did that, but
It's a 21 and a 15. Not bad.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see
yeah.
what happens. I'll just stay somewhere and hope.
So, he can't see you, but he definitely sees like the boxes and shit that you've been rummaging through. Like, what the hell? They better not have taken it. I'm going to rip off every one of their. Oh, thank God. As
I was
he's
gonna say, for full
looking
reference,
inside
anything I found that was interesting, I would have taken. So
Yeah, but he picks up something that you didn't think was interesting because it just looked like a bean, a fruit seed, if you will. If they'd taken this, boss would have absolutely killed me. And he's looking around, and you can tell that he's looking for like an intruder. But he concludes that it was probably one of the two guys outside. More specifically, it's a seed, yeah. Anyway, outside, before this guy returns back outside, does Lock / sign up say / do anything here?
Sign up would have been letting Locke do the questioning, because
Yeah,
Locke is the smart one. Like Locke's not like Science isn't dumb, but he's a different kind of intelligence.
So again, where's the other Saiyan?
I don't think I should say. You idiot! You just confirmed that it was a Saiyan! No, you just did. I never said the word. Ah!
If it makes you feel better, you all gave it away.
Does Locke currently have a visible tail, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very immediately recognizable for them too. Yep.
Not like it's the hair or anything.
Yeah. I mean, they know what a Saiyan is. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, you wanna come with us or something? Because we have someone that might wanna see you.
Locke just steps forward, lead the way.
Sure.
Science kind of whispers to Locke, should we ask why they came to planet? I do not think that human food is that well known.
And
I
that's
was
when
going to
this
get
guy
that when we got there, but yep.
comes back out. You can see that he's holding what looks to be a seed in his hand. Did you get it? Yes, I got it. I can't believe you forgot it. Well, I have a lot of things to keep in mind. This is the whole reason we got here in the first place.
All this
So,
hubbub for a
so
seed.
we're gonna bring those guys. And looks at them. The Saiyan is fine, not the other. Why?
Sam's just kind of just looking like the slow blinking of just like a why. Like he's not saying why, but it's just like the why not look.
All right, you come with us then.
I just nods and just kind of follows along.
No, they're saying that to Locke.
Oh,
Yeah, no, he's following.
Locke looks. Whee! So
If-
this is awkward. Generally, this is when I would be killing you, but I'm not sure if I should.
Sam just kind of looks at him and just the past time he's just gonna say, Do either of you three know the sport known as arm wrestling?
No.
Would you like to learn? It will pass time.
No. Say, are you friends with that Locke guy?
I am. He is the only being on this planet I would consider friend status.
Damn it. Fine. Meanwhile, Locke. I'm not gonna bother switching map, but you're traveling far enough away that they can't see you, and no one else can sense your energy anyway, so they don't know where you are. They're gonna bring you to a different clearing, where there is a ravine. And this man is there. I'm just gonna make him big because artwork.
Yeah.
Nice.
A fellow Arvid Cloakman. A man of drip. A man of taste.
A man of most excellent drip. Do you have it? Yes, boss. And something else. Or should I say someone? And he's turning around as he had his back turned towards you, as he's looking at you. And then I should ask, does this happen to be Locke's brother by any chance?
No, not at all.
Okay,
That's the best part.
And this is... And he's looking you up and down. He's a Saiyan. I can see that. Didn't know there were more of us on this planet. Except for Kakarot.
Believe me, there's one other one as well.
I see. Has he been busy?
Define busy. If your definition of busy is slaughtering a bunch of inhabitants, no, he hasn't.
Made more Saiyans.
Oh, yes. He's made one.
Great.
Well, half sane.
No, that's right. You're one of Vegeta's pets. What the hell are you doing here then?
When Turles says Vegeta's pissed, Locke just gives like the hand motion of like, so.
Wait,
Long story.
The prince isn't here, is he?
No. We kind of bullied him off planet.
You? And he clicks his scouter and then immediately scoffs.
To be fair, Locke said we.
Yeah, I know.
So clearly he's referring to, the other Saiyan as well.
I know. Well, if you say so. Though there's nothing on this planet that could threaten Vegeta. You should know that as well.
Locke just shrugs.
Meanwhile, Locke mental flashback of Saiyan punching Vegeta into a mountain twice.
Yep.
Well, generally, I ought to just rip your heart out, but there's not that many of us left. Why don't you come work for me?
I was curious, since looks at these other two. Your underlings looked at me and was very confused.
And he's looking you up and down. I can imagine. Well, he did say something about
Locke, by the way.
brother, and he looked like that, boss. Sure. Right, Locke. By the way, I have asked this several times before. What was your vegetable pun?
It's just a abbreviation symbol. It's basically like fucking amalgamated version of Bardock's name, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
I came with the name
maybe
ages ago, so
It's maybe a parody of the Burdock route.
yeah.
That's Bardock.
Yeah.
But
Locke is the
they might
Locke
spell
is
it
the
with
play
the
off.
L in Japanese, I don't know.
No, Locke is a parody of Bardock is named after the Burdock route, and Locke's
know.
name is a parody on Bardock.
I don't know.
No, it's
Anyway, Turles, space pirate, and soon-to-be conquerors of the universe. You really got in when the getting was good, didn't you? Anyway,
Something
you
like
have
that.
it, and this guy steps up and holds what seems to be a seed in his hand. Well, what are you waiting for?
Out of curiosity,
Mhm.
what is that?
You're about to find out. And this guy steps forward to the gorge. I did mention there was a deep-ass ravine. And
Yep.
that is going to what propels us from being the foremost space pirates in the known universe to the foremost conquerors of the known universe. Give it a day or so.
So your plan is to grow what? Tree? Bush?
Something like that. Oh, by the way. Actually, no, hang on. He's gonna say, hang on, and he's gonna call the other guys that's left with Synapse. By the way, is Kazoo still hiding inside?
Yes. I guess once the guy left, he'd probably go back to searching, because he doesn't really know what's going on outside. But, like, I was assuming that he probably wasn't finding anything new with his extra time, so he's just kind of fucking around.
Yeah, and
But, like, If he
You
can,
can find-
do another role, he definitely would. You
no,
know?
no, no. You can find, like, there's a whole spaceship. There's tons of valuable shit if you just want to rip things off walls and rummage through every cupboard. But, and dismantling engines and whatnot. But anyway, Turtles is going to speak on the scatter. Yes, yes, I see. And then look towards Locke. The other big bug thing. Is that thing with you?
That's Synapse, and yes.
Well, unfortunately, my crew is kind of filled up. But hey, if you can prove his power, maybe I'll change my mind. Dispose of him, and then he hangs up the call. Synapse, you of course don't hear any of this, but you can see that the big guy, not big compared to you, but suddenly is grinning.
Synapse is
It's
kind
even
of
funny
looking.
because
Rabbit
Sorry,
first.
you going.
Synapse is kind of looking at him. He's just kind of been staring at them the entire, because the officers they were going to arm wrestle, but it's like, oh, they don't want to do that, so it's like, okay. He's been on guard as well, because 99% of things that have come from space have tried to murder him. So he's kind of he's on guard for sucker punches, because he's been sucker punched twice already.
Locke and Sarah came from space, and Kazoo technically came from space.
Yeah, that's why I say 99% of things. Only 3 things have come from space and not tried to
Barely-
murder him.
Barely 65% of things. Actually, 50% of things.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Name them instead. It's Vegeta,
there's-
Nappa,
no, there's-
Gorod, and the other Saiyan.
No,
That's
sorry,
4.
there's the 6. Yeah, there's the 6 guys here. There's Nappa and Vegeta.
They don't count.
Raditz.
They
Then
don't
there's
count yet. They haven't
Raditz.
tried to kill you yet. Anyway, I'm gonna continue. Locke, what was Locke's reaction to this, by the way?
Literally just works. It just you're probably gonna have some vacancies in your crew real soon in that case. After
Oh, is
all,
that
Synapse
so?
killed Nappa and was a big part of taking down Vegeta.
And he checks his scouter. If you say so. Hell, if he does well, I don't mind. Especially if he makes some vacancies, as you say. Anyway, Synapse. They're going to rush in for combat, so, you know, roll your shit. With this, is Kazoo going to hop out and help?
I was actually just typing saying if he hears the noises of combat, he'd at least peek out to see what it was.
Yeah.
And
you can do
then,
that.
despite not being on great terms with Synapse, he'd probably join.
Sure, you can go ahead and roll
Yeah.
initiative. I'm gonna...
They're like,
It's gonna take like a turn for you to get out, or something.
Yeah, so I'll just stay where I'm at on the map physically, and then boop, there you go.
yeah. Because Synapse is basically made it clear he's not a threat to the planet in that he doesn't care about conquering it or killing all the inhabitants, but he also isn't like here to save everyone's life. He's just here to kill the strong things that keep showing up.
Sure. And then from Kazoo's perspective, he's here to help the party or whoever protect the Earth. He doesn't know if these people are hurting the Earth or not, but he does know you're protecting it despite everything.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
So he would, across this turn it takes me to join combat, probably look out after hearing some blows, see that you're getting beat up on, and be like, hey! And then, like, I don't know, I'll probably fire a beam or something my first turn just to be like, get off him. And then I'll probably get fucked because I am not strong. But that's okay.
Let's see, so for double speed, so that's 240. So turn order 2 is separated
Holy
by...
shit.
Oh my god, 94? Let's go, dude. That's
Wait.
gonna help a lot.
Okay, you're probably not gonna like me now, but that 94 is
Oh,
discounted.
no.
Yeah, they're twins, they have the same initiative.
Aw, come on.
That
But
is
you
only one
rolled
of the
so much
character traits these two
worse.
fuckers have. I know! I know!
God,
I
no.
know!
Could you at least
I was
average them? Like,
Okay.
Actually, that's not a bad idea, but that's not how I wrote them up.
I mean,
Ah,
for
damn
Dart,
it. Okay,
I
that's
mean,
fine. That's fine.
I mean,
I feel like
hey,
the one that doesn't have the background should have the correct initiative, but alright.
I mean, hey, if
Just
they have
whichever I
that
roll
turn,
first.
there is no second turn because I'm the lowest and the highest, and it caps at 350.
You know what?
So-
That's fair. I'm
Yeah,
fine
but
with
one of
that
them is
too.
above 350.
Yeah, I just now noticed the 411, so it's like one goes above, but it's
It's-
only one.
Fine. Well, no,
Only-
it's both of them because they're on the same initiative.
But yeah, but you get what I mean. There's only one extra turn. I'm not dealing
No,
with
yeah,
three.
yeah.
I'm not dealing with getting jumped by all of them three at a time.
It's not an insanely ridiculous, everybody's got 4 turns kind of fight, but
Yeah.
dang,
one
man.
Yeah, like one extra turn I can hit. I'm not gonna use my transformation yet because that's a unique thing. I can't. If I do that now, I'm not gonna use it against Turles. And considering he's the Vegeta level threat, I don't need it for him.
Yep.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's fair.
so these two things are gonna wah! And at this moment, it's 3 versus 1 because Kazoo isn't out yet. What's your PLDV for Synapse?
Same as Lock 11-12.
Okay. So comparable, but they're gonna have reroll then for outnumbering.
Yep. If only,
Oh,
I
shit,
took,
I didn't-
if only I took some of those Frost Demon things that make combat and outcomes better. For things like outnumbering and power level differences and shit. Oh well. That's a future thing.
So, what was supposed to... I'm just gonna check something up real quick.
Yeah. Sadly, my energy is a little low. I'm already at burnout 2 from punching the shit, but oh well.
So the first guy is going to do this. Yes. I forgot static also. And
Yeah, I can do that one there.
I forgot one more thing that they have. So this is an 8. I don't think that hits.
Nope.
Second
This
guy
ain't giant
is...
synapse.
Yep. Going to do this. Also 8.
Nope.
Wait, hang on. It doesn't account for the attack bonus. That's an 11.
Still nope.
Yeah, it's fine by me. Kazoo, as I said, you're gonna take a turn to just get out, leave the spaceship,
Yeah,
assuming
pretty
you are.
much. As I described it before, I'd probably like look outside, see what's going on, and then prepare to step out and attack. So yeah.
Oh fuck!
That was a
Give me a
sound.
moment. Both of these guys are supposed to have 1 extra dice when they're attacking the same enemy. That's their character trait.
I thought the character trait was they share initiative.
They have more than one thing. So the first guy who was at 8 is
Shenanigans.
a hit.
They're bitches.
And the other guy who said an 11 is 18. So that's a crit and a hit, I think.
I'm
Okay.
gonna turn them into a ball. I'm gonna turn one of them into a ball and shove him down his sibling's throat.
Visceral.
They fucking deserve it.
You talk about if they deserve it or not. I said if it's
So Synapse,
that
he
it's
took
this.
that damage as they rush in.
Bleh. Again, this isn't about the damage, it's about the principle. But I managed to dodge, and they fucking robbed me of it. The first time ever, Synapse dodges the attack from multiple enemies, and they get robbed.
Yeah.
Oof.
Bitches is what they are.
Yeah.
And if
Exactly.
Synapse gets to do what he wants, they're gonna be corpses.
And then it's this guy who's going to rush in. Did this guy have... I keep forgetting who... Oh, right, he has no features at all. He's a dumbass brute. Fuck me!
Nope.
No thanks.
You were 11-12, you said?
Yes.
He has a reroll due to outnumbering, and I forgot the +1 static. So I'm just gonna do the reroll. So that's +4, that's
Of course.
14. That's a 16, how about that?
Yes. Beh.
And then it's these two again. They're going to do... One of them is going to do... Okay, hang on. Let me edit this right now. Attack bonus and whatever the fuck bonus. And they do have energetic. Shut up. No, it's still only says 1 dice. Oh. Anyway, fuck it. $14.
That'll hit.
And the last guy does this.
That hits.
Okay. And
Okay, that's actually a meaty hit.
yeah, but this is only because their combo has been building and building. All of these have been combo attacks.
My brain's just imagining the Raiden punching Senator Armstrong meme, but it's 3 of him against 1. That's basically what it is, because they're only starting to hurt me now because they've been punching me for like a solid few seconds.
Anyway, Synapse. Now it's you.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna test how strong they are.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch. Yeah, let's go for the brute first. He's directly in front of my face. I don't like it. I'm gonna hit him with. Actually, let's not do a big hit yet. I'm gonna test out my Haymaker Plus.
Go for it.
Actually, no, wait, hold on. Actually, I'm
Yeah,
at double
okay.
smash. I don't want to waste a lot of energy yet. I keep forgetting that Haymaker Plus is more expensive. Let's just go for double smash. Time 3. Get a big hit off. Yeah.
I think that's a big
I
hit.
crit. Oh wait, I might have missed. I might fail to crit by 1.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It would increase to
39.
5. Yeah.
Well, I think it's gonna still be good murder.
No combo. 3 extra energy. Hiya. And that's on big dude.
Yeah, it's
That-
gonna fucking hit.
That damage. That damage. 1 6 1 6 6 2 4 1.
That's alright.
It was outside of 2 rolls. It was just a bunch of minimums and maximums. Yeah, Sinus punches. The way I imagine it, they all like jumping Sinus. We're all punching him, sides of his head, his shins, all that, and then he just spits out a bit of blood and goes, "It seems you will be playing my favorite game then." As he then punches the brute square in the face.
What the hell? And they're jumping away, and they both shorts up their particular attacks. Let's see, still outnumbering.
But any combo has been broken because I got my turn off.
Re-rolling that one. Yeah, the combo is broken. Okay,
Of course.
that's a crit.
Fucking force.
And the other one does re-rolling the one. That's
Another
also
crit.
a crit.
Of course. I'm killing these bitches next.
I'm surprised you didn't go for them in the first place.
Yeah, I figured they'd be speedy and evasive, so I punched the brute in the face first.
I mean, truthfully, this worked out because now they're spread out quite a bit. Also,
Yeah.
I'm going to be hitting one of them, hopefully.
Hit the one with the background.
Oh shit,
he
I
annoys
forgot
me.
something.
Yeah, the one with no background.
Oh wait,
Just
I
to
also
leave the
forgot.
one with a background around longer.
I also forgot something. I forgot I have damage reduction. I completely forgot about that for a solid minute.
God damn it, Simon.
Stop, pause. Don't do any calculations. What damage reduction do you have?
I have the base 10% from the Frost Demon bonus.
Static or is that total damage reduction?
Static. It total. It's just a flat 10%.
Okay, ignore that. You don't have it.
Why?
Because you did a full day workout. You have a 20% vulnerable.
It's
From
not the same
previous
day, is it?
Hey, this is the same day. Oh, I never mentioned this.
No, you never
I
said
had
that.
I had a timetable here. I knew when they were gonna land, and the last day of your training, the day before you were going to raid the base, because it took a while. I was like, that's when they were gonna land.
Yeah, guys, he did say it was the afternoon of the 4th, which was our second day
Yeah,
of training.
this is
I
still
didn't
day
know it had the
November
detriment,
4th.
but he did say that.
I
So-
didn't train on the 4th. Lucky for me.
I thought you did.
Nope, I did on the 2nd and the 3rd. I didn't actually do anything on the 4th.
That's the damage you take with synapse.
Fucking goddamn it.
Quick
Plus-
question, Dart. Do I need to put that vulnerable anywhere on my sheet, or will you just calculate it when we take damage?
Calculate it when you take damage.
Okay, perfect. Then I won't take any action right now. I'll just let you handle it then.
You guys are annoying me now.
You also take this damage due to previous vulnerable. You guys have that's for doing the thing.
Oh,
The training.
Jesus. Okay, I can put the hybrid in my sheet then.
Very good.
Oh, then I couldn't have done any of my shit. I'm just fucked.
Alright,
Yeah, Jesus
it's
Christ.
fine for
I
the
have-
first. It's fine. Just remove 496 more energy, and we can say that for that one time you could have done it.
Okay, let me see how much fucking high burn I have now.
So then 100%. Wait, hang on.
Fucking
I have to get a
311.
sheet for this.
Hang on, let me
Well-
use the
can't do
help
anything.
gay first with Kazoo.
I was just trying to
So-
find the hybrid calculator because I have a 15% already from all out attacker.
Yeah, so you should
So
now
then
have
I'm adding
2.3.
another 100.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wanted to double check that that was correct.
Yeah. 2.3. Damage
is on
multiplier
my-
goes down to 0.85. And vulnerable we just have to remember.
Okay, it's been on my sheet then. We're good.
Done. Alright. And as for spinal
This
taps.
just fucked me over entirely.
Damage multiplier goes down to 1.05.
Yeah,
Energy
but I'm
multiplier
paying-
is... Yeah.
311.
311 is the new one.
Yes.
Yep.
So I can't do anything basically.
You have trained very hard. Kazoo!
Yes.
You're out there seeing Synapse being blasted. Oh, by the way, Synapse, did you take another 313 damage?
Let me fucking check. I thought this fight would be fun, but no, I'm just fucked. Because I can't afford to do shit.
This is what's happening. You're being... It's the movies. You always take a loss in the beginning of the movie when there's some, like, drawback. Generally, the drawback is Goku isn't there yet. Let's face it, that's how it is in the movies. Here, I thought it was amazing that you were gonna be like, yes, they're all gonna be super tired from training, so I can have an initial battle where they possibly lose, and they're getting taunted and whatnot, and then they're gonna come back stronger, rested, just wreck shit, do some proper power-ups. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna force that to happen. If you win, you win. But it just works out perfectly narratively for me.
It's not the fact that it was that, it was just the fact that I only now found out that I was way fucking weaker.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Anyway.
Yeah,
that's why I was annoyed. It's like, oh.
Yeah, Kazoo. You also come out here, muscles aching, seeing Synapse being blasted by two little midgets shooting red beams at him from afar.
Assuming I can get into melee with one of them, I, for no particular reason, will go up to this guy.
What's your, take a move action. I have no idea really how far you move.
That looks like it's only about 20 meters, that should be
Yeah,
enough.
but he's also like 10 meters up in the air, so I'm gonna say 30.
Then I don't think I can, because I only have whatever base move is.
Okay.
I don't know if my speed.
There are more things you can do. Just
that.
Look at your battle sheet.
Let me move back over here for a second. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Battle. I don't see battle as a tab. You mean combat?
Your battle sheet.
I'm gonna click it for you. Here you can do a move or flying move, and since he's up in the air, you click flying move, and we'll see.
Ah, okay. Hang on, let me...
If that doesn't work, you can... Yeah, 30 meters, exactly.
Excellent.
Yeah, you can do it.
Then yes.
It
so we'll
costs 59 energy.
Good lord. I'll subtract that here in a sec.
Fuck.
Because I'll just subtract it, and I'll just use my own new tool of Haymaker as well.
Okay.
I guess with extra energy.
Is that not meant to be correct?
I mean, my roll 20 sheet should be accurate. My roll 20 sheet should be accurate. My G sheet might be wrong.
I'll double check real quick for his speed. 11 with a D8, so that's 12.
Because my Google sheet is...
yeah, you should be faster right now, actually.
So, okay.
You trained speed.
Yes. And it went into speed, and I put it on my sheet in roll 20 the same way it matches my sheet in Google Sheets.
This is actually your speed, and nothing changes really. You're still gonna reach, but
I don't know what this is. What do you?
No,
52 meters. Can't you
see
the?
You changed the. Okay, I see.
Yeah, it was previously 100. It should be 175. That's your combat movement speed.
So it was something in roll 20 then. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, let me roll this freaking Haymaker with an extra energy, because I guess I can.
Yep.
As much as that's gonna suck, I want to deal damage. Hey, let's go! That crits!
Yay.
Didn't you have things where you could do more than one extra? Doesn't matter. That's a crit, I think.
I don't remember if I did. I'm just gonna do the one anyway, though.
Yeah, anyway, that's a crit.
We checked earlier.
And that doubled is not so bad. Let's do 46
not at all.
And
especially since these guys are definitely not health tanks. Or super good when they're separated. Fuck!
Alright, added that. Minus 105 energy here. Okay, everything should be all good now.
6. 8.
Yeah, 268 doubled, of course.
Yeah, I did.
Kazu can only extra energy once. He has nothing for more.
Yeah, Alan
So-
could do it a lot, but not Kazoo.
If I say it like that, you took him down like 3 damage states. You clocked him
Oh.
in the fucking face.
Wait, no, I thought when you said definitely not health tanks, I thought you meant they actually were health tanks. Oh shit.
No,
wait,
they're
let's
not.
go.
They're tiny
We got
little
this.
midget boys.
And that
Meanwhile-
was through like a detriment to our damage. Yeah, let's go.
Synapse isn't happy. He's gonna be taking out his frustration on these little shit.
Do
They've been
it.
the biggest pain in his ass.
Come beat this one up with me. Let's go.
Oh, I forgot this guy has a flat damage reduction.
Oh
How much
goddamn.
damage did you do last time with Synapse? It was like 1200, I think.
Oh, the other guy. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like I'll be plenty happy taking
Yeah,
down.
that's
one
part
of
of
these
his.
little
So, this guy, he's used the Dumb Brute. He has basically no features, and his character trait is his damage reduction and dangerous. Why, you shitty little.
Little.
Tiny little shit.
Bro's just talking opposite day now because I know he's mad at Synapse
Synapse.
and not Kazoo.
Synapse just turns tidy, just starts beating his ass. Hit me now.
He does have the bracelet to do that, yeah.
Imagine Synapse's exact build, but on the smallest character size instead of the biggest. That would.
He's
be
going
so
to power up for a technique.
Oh shit!
And
Hey,
these
that
two.
makes him vulnerable.
Oh shit! You know what? Deserved. That's fair. I have a little DR, but it won't help much.
A little.
Attack his
I
I have,
little
30,
DR!
I have 37 DR. They're going to get through that for sure.
Let's see, that one is down.
Unless they miss. They could miss.
It's feasible to miss.
You have 37 DR, not 7.
Yeah, that's what I said. 37, and they'll probably get through it
Oh,
really
I
easily.
only heard 7.
I said it twice, actually. I don't know how you didn't hear that.
I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know.
I just did. He did. Someone did. Shut up.
Woo! No.
Let's see. There is no outnumbering anymore, so no static there. What's Kazoo's defense?
Oh, no. 17.
Dang it.
And then... Don't laugh when that
I'm sure
happens.
one of
normally.
them misses me, the other crits me. That makes sense.
Yeah, look, don't laugh.
526.
It always
So,
ends with the dice being...
Hold on.
Ha.
Remember, I also have the 37 reduction, but also you've got to calculate the vulnerable. I want to play this fairly here.
That. 586.
586.
Do you want to injure that?
That's fine. Nah, I'm good. I have enough health that I don't need to injury that or anything.
Synapse. You're up.
He switched to mobile a second ago, so I don't know if
okay.
he's back to roll 20.
Synapse does the rest action.
No, definitely not. With what he was talking about before, he's probably gonna come back
he's
when
back.
he can and hit somebody.
Welcome back, Rabbit.
Yeah, if he wants to
I
hit
think-
the vulnerable guy, that's probably smart.
Rabbit, you're muted in the,
Roll 20. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, in the.
He's on
Discord.
mobile.
What? You're gonna interrupt him? You're gonna interrupt... It's Dragon Ball. You're supposed to wait and see what
Extruders.
happens.
What the hell?
Nah, fuck him.
That-
Oh, yeah. Oh. Wow.
that's
Synapse.
too-
You... fucking...
No way,
worthless
that's
piece of
wrong.
shit.
The big
Don't
guy's
give
charging up
enough
an
of him.
attack. The big guy's
Uh,
charging up an attack.
No. Wait, what?
He said he was powering up for a technique. Not Synapse, I'm talking about the other guy, because
Yeah.
Synapse was asking.
Don't you have your mouth beam?
What the hell is this? 31 times 20 divided by 100. How the fuck?
I think
gonna
you did
try-
the math wrong.
Okay, I did his move with a kazoo, and it doesn't give me the 31 thing in the calculation.
Yeah, it started at 175.
Yeah, because
instead
it's
of
probably
31.
Synapse's sheet.
Oh,
Yeah,
move speed.
His
No, it
move
just
speed
says
is probably
yeah, it says
incorrect.
31 there.
but he
So,
says
yeah.
he's got
Which is
move
wrong.
2, so he should be...
Yeah, it should be 100. I checked.
Yeah, so, Rabbit, your move speed in Roll20 should be what it says in the, under combat speeds.
But I still don't understand why it says
Me-
31 times 20.
it's taking 20% of our movement.
I
for some
just
reason.
edited it. Well, it
Oh.
shouldn't. But yes, it should. I mean, but okay,
go
yeah.
ahead.
You can move 20 meters. You can't reach him.
No, he should move more than that because he's got a move too.
Right, but on his big body, there's also a detriment there, isn't there?
No. Well, yes, but no.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
Because he can... Oh, he wants to beat up the little guys anyway, so he can reach the little guys.
Okay, one of the little guys. Okay, sure. Yeah, you can do that.
Like, we're all a little confused, but... he
Little
wants to beat
bit.
up a
I
little
wish you
guy,
could
totally
speak
doable.
soon. I miss your voice.
He can't talk before next week.
Does his mobile not have a mic? Mine does.
I think it's the fact that the people he lives with would not be happy.
Ah, that would make sense. Okay. My bad.
That also, I just yeah. There's another good
Okay.
reason why he probably shouldn't go. Ah, fuck it.
Yeah, it's
They
he
make a
can't reach
plus.
anyway, so he'll just beat a little
Yeah.
guy.
Beating
Which
up one
one,
of the
though?
small guys. Very patriotic.
Do you want to go
Uh,
after the one I already hit, or the one closer to you physically?
Anyway, you hit.
The closer one, okay. I was just wanting to make sure he's targeting somebody. Yeah, beat him up.
$388. Oof. Plus 3 more. $391. Oof. Pretty good roll on strength. Wait. You haven't removed dangerous. It still says 1.25. It should be 1.0. Oh, it should be 1.45. Okay. In that case, everything is good.
And you know that I checked my notes and it says I trained on the second and the third, not the fourth. So Sarah is.
Then you did
exhausted.
wrong. I told you the dates.
Our last 2 days where Synapse got Haymaker Plus were the 3rd and the 4th.
Were they? Because I heard the second and then the
No,
third.
they were the 3rd and the 4th. That is what was
Yeah.
said. I remember that clearly.
Synapse, you smash into this little guy and he's very badly hurt. Ah! Why you? And now they're gonna blast you instead.
So
Re-rolling, by the way. One of those ones and hoping for the fucking best.
Reroll from what?
Alright, well, shit. They have once per combat due to offensive fighter, but I'm not sure if that's worth it, to be honest.
and these are at Synapse.
I
You
need
said?
to roll them. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I might still... No. Actually, Synapse defense 9? This could work for me.
It's pretty low. He did type that the second one hits, so...
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, his defense is 3d8 and he's
it's 12.
immense. But immense. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna just do this then. But I don't want you to have passive bonuses. 1051 damage on you. Unless you want to injury again. Or injury. You haven't done that yet. And yes, they have one more shot of Gemini. Meanwhile, Kaspoo.
He's gonna debate whether he should go for the one who's clearly taken more damage, or the one he kept hitting. And I think he's gonna end up turning around and hitting the same one Synapse just did.
I think it would be really cool if you hit Synapse. Yeah, I think that's also would be a really cool move of you to do.
I'll do my singular extra energy again.
Fucker.
Shit. I don't think I have anything to reroll either because I didn't activate my Eyes of Clarity. So.
Fuck.
And you don't have Frantic Offense. No, doesn't seem like you have any reroll.
Yep. Oh well. He turns around and goes to punch the guy and doesn't.
Fuck. Okay. So, Amund. He's going to fire off his attack at Synapse that he's been charging up for a bit. As he's starting to spin around in a circle. And then as a razor-sharp discus of energy, you could say, is blasting off towards Synapse. I actually forgot he had this attack, but he does have it in the movie. He counters Destructo Disc. And yes, if this critted, it would deal double damage. Alright. Energy. And Synapse, you are taking...
Half your health!
Not quite. You take 14,542. Because this is piercing. Tier 2, it goes it's ignoring your tier 1 damage reduction. So the full 20% dangerous goes in. Vulnerability, I mean.
And it's deadly, so roll injury!
Yep, I'm just waiting for him to remove health. Yeah.
That, which means with deadly rules, oh fucking hell.
It would have been 57 of max, because it says.
But
Yeah,
then gets
57
20% stronger.
57%
No, but zero
of
asks,
current of max is 12,119, and then I added 20% more due to vulnerable.
So yeah, Synapse, roll for your damage D10.
Roll 2d10.
2d6.
Yeah, that's what I meant, sorry. The one good thing here, And now, roll me one more d6. If you don't know, the deadly rule is that you roll a third dice, and I can switch that dice out with whichever of those two. Alright, so it's gonna be a 33 instead of a 31. Actually, let me see what they are first. It would probably be worse.
That's a skull fracture. 33.
Yeah.
31 is just broken bones.
Which might be worse in some cases. Let's see, broken bone. Dice value for attacking dice pools and another vulnerable 2 would be good. Skull fracture. Nah, we're gonna... You're gonna have a skull fracture. You love it when you deal skull fractures to Vegeta, and you know you do. Don't say you hate it.
I was the only one that got a skull fracture in that one.
You guys fucked Vegeta up. Anyway, yeah. Skull fracture and damage states 10. Could be much worse. What's all this up? What the fuck is your high burn now?
Oh yeah, no, it gives Supreme High Burn. Even more.
Weakened and vulnerable more. Yeah.
I don't think he can recover in time for the Tree of Might to literally turn the planet into a raisin.
Well, we'll see. Oh, right. Do you want me to fix your stats, since you might not be able to? On the Roll20 character sheet. I'm on it. There. And done. And we just have to remember that your vulnerability is now 20% more. So this saucer comes slicing off towards your head, intending to take your clean off. You dodge to the side just in time, but it just cuts a bit into your head. Due to your inhuman biology, you survive it just fine, though it fucking hurts. Could have sworn I would have killed him with that one. And now the problem with these guys. Alright, no, they still have one more use of this crap.
So, when do I reappear?
Way off in the future. You've forgotten about.
Oof.
Ah!
Despite the Nimbus, it's
Well, my synapse.
One of them is using this to aid the other one
in attacking which of us?
you. And that's still rolling d8s, not d10s. There you go, that's d10s. Wow.
Yikes, Jesus.
But
That's
no
a crit!
combos. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not terrible injury. I might roll something to minimize that. That's the exact same. No, it's not. It's similar to before. 681, huh? What does that make me look like if I don't mess with that?
Why does your token have full health?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Because I forgot to subtract it.
Okay.
But I took 586 before. My bad. It was on my sheet.
Yeah.
Hold on, you've got to minus my 37 before you multiply it.
Oh, right, yeah. I forgot that. Did you say 37?
Yeah, 37.
So that then.
Wait, what? Why did it get bigger? 568 minus 37. The hell?
That's meant to be a 531, not 631.
Okay, 637. Let me see what that looks like on my sheet with if I don't. That only puts me into state 3, but I'm not feeling super great about it. I guess I'll try to dig for something on damage state 1. 2d6. So 46. Losing inhibitions. Even the hardest and battle-tested fighters don't go all out to try to destroy their opponents. Those inhibitions disappear. Once fighters see their own blood, you gain a +1 to all attack rolls. Oh, that's neat. Yep. And so then I take a little bit less, right, for taking a damage state 1?
Yeah, -5%.
Okay. If you wouldn't mind mathing that for me, and then I'll subtract it.
610 instead.
610. Still damage state 3, but still a little bit kinder. -610 on roll 20. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, from the movie.
Cool.
Meanwhile, off in the distance. Meanwhile, he's like, Planet Saucer! The fuck? Synapse. Ooh, you're losing some blood. You're paralyzed. Get fucked. These guys are gonna keep beating you up for a bit then. And here comes the fun part about... No, right. So last time, one of them used distracting attack, and the other one used 5-directional sweep. This time they're gonna switch it up. So the first one is gonna distracting attack, and the other 5-directional sweep.
Okay. Is that a 15?
That is a 15.
It doesn't hit me.
Okay, this is when I use once per battle reroll. Worth it. Rerolling, that's 2. No, it is. It's definitely worth it. Alright, 17. And it's a crit.
Yeah, that'll hit me. Yeah. Wait, what? How is 17 a crit?
Because their normal dice pool is 2d8. They crit if they get above 16.
What? But they're rolling 3d10. That's not fair.
Yeah. This is, if you can increase your dice pool, it works the same way. Only your original dice pool matters in terms of critting. These guys roll 2d8. They fucking suck if you can single them out. I'm kind of liking how I made their build.
Sure, sure. I'll take a little bit more damage then. Because basically what that means is if they hit me, it is a crit, because I have 17.
Yeah. So 433.
Okay, let me debate again. I probably shouldn't, but I guess I'll try rolling something in damage state 2 here.
Damage state 2
Probably
is
a
still
mistake,
relatively
but...
safe.
I know. I'm always worried about. Oh, 25 is not
26.
so bad.
26. Invigoration. Yeah. Might not
you
be exactly what you need right now.
Oh. So I'll basically not have to consider energy at all anymore, but sure. Let me know what the damage is after that extra reduction, I guess.
Well.
Yeah. 397 instead.
Yeah, health tag's worst nightmare. Percentile damage.
Yeah.
Minus 397 here. Okay, we're good. I've done the thing.
And here's... Yeah. And then it's your turn.
I guess realistically I've got no choice except for to keep beating up on the one that has more damage taken. I mean...
There's another thing you could do.
If it's run away, then that's not an option.
No, I was gonna say grab Synapse and run away.
I don't know if I could. Oh, if I could, though, that might actually be... Hang on. What?
You're still a Dragonball character.
How strong
you
would
can
I
lift
need to be to
heavyweights.
lift him? Are you sure
still a
about that?
Dragonball
Because
character.
he's massive as fuck, dude.
He's currently paralyzed, so he can't resist.
I can say this. You can try to pick him up and run away with him. Maybe you can grab all their attentions to try to make them chase you and then lose them. Or you can, continue the fight. for me, this works.
No, I mean,
This has worked perfectly so far. You guys are meant to take a beating in the first half of a movie.
well, so the
Yeah.
only reason I said the beat up thing is I was figuring that it was his only way of helping out Synapse. But
I
if
know.
he's got the ability to lift him, because I figured he would be too big.
If you,
my
I mean,
power
if you want
value's
to
very
stay for the rest
high
of the
for
battle,
strength. No, I obviously don't. Synapse.
no,
is
no,
just movable
I'm
and
just saying.
so
Listen,
am I.
if you want to try, like, his planet saucer is done, and Synapse still has to take many attacks in order to get injuries that can down him, and his damage state 10 is already filled out. It's not impossible, and these two fuckers are weaklings.
Yeah, but he sounds like he's already given up, is the thing. Because he's done a
Yeah.
lot of complaining about the extra
I
bullshit.
mean,
with
I
it,
did fuck him
which
up with
is
a planet
valid,
saucer
don't
over
get
there,
me
but,
wrong. I just
And
am
also,
like,
Dark,
if he doesn't want to continue this, and I have a way to get him out of it, I'm gonna help him do that.
Yeah.
Like,
And to be fair, with your healing
Remember.
rules, Stark,
Okay.
he's not gonna be fine by the time we can fight him, because I'm pretty sure in 10 days the planet would be erased.
because you're right, because I am a shitty DM and haven't considered this ahead of time.
yeah, no, I'm sure there's a plan.
Why did you start with yeah there? You're not my least favorite player.
What? I'm so confused. I was agreeing.
I said
with
yeah because
you.
I'm a shitty DM and I didn't consider that ahead of time. And he was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
no.
it was sarcasm. It was
I-
sarcasm, so I was agreeing.
So
with
was
the
mine. I was making a joke.
Without sarcasm, yeah.
Note to self: unkill Kazoo. Anyway. Yeah, who do you want to attack then?
Well, hold on. I'm pending his response because if he
Sure.
wants to continue the fight, if Rabid
Swear.
wants to continue, I will punch the guy with the background since he's taken more injury. If he wants to run away, I will take the opportunity to do so. I mean, sure, injury and RNG is always a pain, but it sounds like you want to do the fight. Because I'm not going to continue it if you don't want to.
Yeah, that fight or die thing already fucked him up once against Nappa. Okay.
Right, that's
Nappa,
why I
not
want to
Nappa.
make sure, is because...
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, only because of Vegeta.
Okay, cool. In that case, yes, I will attempt to... I guess my highest move probably is still Haymaker? Yeah, because my strength is so high compared to everything else. So I
for it.
will... Haymaker, the guy with the background, who's the one that we know has taken more damage, I guess.
What do you mean with the
And
background?
I'll
What the
keep
fuck?
using extra energy because I can.
Yep.
That sucks.
No.
Fuck me.
What's your PLTV? I don't think I have a reroll though.
10 to 11.
Yeah, no.
I highly doubt that's gonna matter.
Not against these guys, no.
Great. Yeah, I thought about activating them, but I don't know, man.
This guy is gonna come in for a...
With one action around and it not looking so hot, I wasn't sure, but I guess I'll have to next turn.
Well, that one is fucked up.
Oh.
11 versus Synapse, that's a miss. And this guy has... no rerolls. Well, fuck. Wait, you're still... No, you're not stunned still. You're just dazed. No, Sarah snacked her last sensu. Because she was so fucking hungry.
To be fair, I didn't think they would immediately use a percentile attack and make Synapse no health again.
You sure didn't
It is
think
what
that?
it is. We'll be alright, guys.
Yeah. They're attacking Kazoo. critting twice.
Both crits, yeah. Go ahead and... Oh, wow. Minus the 37, I guess, and all this stuff. This is starting to get not so fun. Maybe I should... How much reduction would I get if I tried
15.
an injury in 3?
15%.
15%. Let me pull out a calculator for that. 747.
654. I'm not doing 15% away from that. I'm just negating 15% of their
I saw that, yeah.
of your vulnerability. Yeah.
That makes sense. I do kind of like smaller numbers. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. 2d6 in state 3. Okay, so 53.
That's not good. Niggling
is
injury, alright.
normal- Okay,
You're good for
that
now.
sucks a little, but... Okay, so now I take 654. Not the
And you gain some
best.
energy because invigoration.
And yeah, so I gain
That's
back X
13
percent
energy.
of that total damage is the
13.
damage state I gained.
That's 13 energy.
Sweet. Yep, plus 13.
Hooray!
Yep. We're so
Synapse! Somehow you managed to, in your delirious bloodless state, where some goo is leaking from your skull, probably not super important, you managed to block this dude. It fucking worked before.
good. Oh. Aha!
What did you do different? Oh my god, okay, well, that's a hit.
Huh.
But energy cost. Do you want to use it at extra energy 1 instead, or are you charging up?
Well, he can he try to burn out it lower? I'm sure he's got
Oh,
a
that he
plan.
can, but I don't think he's low enough. Yeah, he needs like a burnout stage 3, I think, minimum.
I mean, he might be there. He's been using a few things.
That's burnout stage 3. He's at burnout stage 2. Okay, now it's at burnout stage 3. What just happened? I looked at your character
Good
sheet.
question.
Okay, I'm a little bit nervous when you say you forget to write these things up. Ah well. Do you wanna burn up 3 then? It's gonna cost you 760 that I do not want you to forget. Okay, roll 2d6 and we'll see what happens.
High is good on this still, right? Or is low still good?
Low is always good on injuries and burnouts.
Okay.
52. Draining effort. That's basically niggling injury, but for...
Burnout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's unfortunate, but it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely worse things on the table, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But,
Especially since you don't do burnouts very often. This is basically a free one.
Yeah, well, and he can also potentially do lower states later.
Was it
But
the
yeah,
red guy or tiny purple guy?
Sid Big.
yeah, he typed earlier,
big
big
bitch.
guy.
Ah, it's easy. Anyway, yeah, very good. I see you still haven't removed energy for this, 760. And yes, I'm on it now.
He's on mobile.
Faster! Faster!
eventually.
Duh! Gosh, that damn son of a stupid bitch ass.
At this rate, he might be down before one of these little guys. Shit.
God, we can only hope.
Yeah, you could. He doesn't seem that hurt though, compared to
Well,
the
like,
little
there's
guys.
a world where I break away, and I guess that's fair.
Ah, these guys are relentless. Yeah. Let's switch to the bigger guy. You're right. Easier to hit.
Oh lord. Oh.
When the hell do I appear? if I even do. Then
Two
again.
crits. The fuck happened to you
That's not
guys?
so bad. Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
283.
not much.
Man, that doesn't even take him to 0.
But it's basically half of what he had remaining.
I think if they roll low enough, they might genuinely not even take him to 0 with another attack.
If they... Oh shit. Hang on, no. Sorry, I'm stupid. That's 218. Because they both critted.
Oh yeah, they did.
566. Okay, I think they got him to 0.
No.
I think he had 560.
Still not
No, he had
high.
590 left.
Nope. Looks
Yeah,
like
he has
He
they
had
590
just a little bit.
Sorry, I thought it was 560 for a reason. Anyway, he has a little bit left. They rolled much lower than they rolled against Kazoo, though.
Clearly.
He has 24 hit points remaining. Dang it! He's still up! I can see that!
Yep. Alright. I guess, as we said before, I've got almost no choice. I will activate my Eyes of Clarity, and I'll choose to do it at 3rd level if I can afford it. I don't want it to be more than my 10%.
You can click
that'd
it
be
to test, just to see the energy cost.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, since it's not an attack, it doesn't matter. Oh, 345 is fine. That's plenty.
You're doing
yeah.
it? Okay then.
So I'll do that. Eat the
It's body morph.
345.
Remember, it's split in 2 and turn into health and energy.
Yes.
Remember?
I'm doing the math on it. Never mind, you guys beat me to it. I was literally typing that into my calculator. But yeah, so 172 each in energy and health.
Yep.
Minus 172.
And if you wanted to, this could be injured. Just as it could be energy drain. But
No, I'm
Yeah,
good.
no.
I'm good.
I figure you wouldn't
Good to
want
know in the
but-
future,
Yeah.
but not this time. And that takes my whole turn. So,
Alright,
but
big action,
it
yeah.
does give me an initiative bonus.
Oh,
it says
that's
a 50%
correct.
increase to my initiative.
Yeah.
So let's math that.
It's 107 extra, so that's 510. So, hooray, you're in speed order 2 now.
Excellent. That's what I was hoping for.
And this one is at 255. We're gonna move that down here. Keep in mind that your speed order 1 turn at 255 when we get to it has already been used up. Let's see. Did
Yeah,
this
I won't do
anything
anything
else?
until the next round. Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah. you don't
No,
have
that's
enough
that's
for open
it. I've
guard
just got the
yet.
rerolls.
Your defense is fucking 20 right now. And a
Yeah.
whole bunch of rerolls. Anyway, this guy once again. You damn stupid son of. And charging. Well, he hits this time. Damage doesn't matter, you're down at 0. Like, yeah. You can't roll that low. So, roll injury for whichever damage state you want. Presumably 1. Very good. That's is that hit back? 16?
It might be. I think that's what I was
No, it's second
before.
wind.
Ah.
So second wind does nothing because you have a damage state higher. Oh well. Kazoo. We're
I don't
you?
do
Right.
this one. Yeah.
So these guys, yeah, they're just gonna pummel you. All they need is 1 hit. Since it's simultaneous attack, they're not gonna give you 2 injuries. Well, good thing I said I only need 1. What the f... Wait, I'm targeting the wrong one, the one that only has 2 d8s. This might matter. Hang on. The first one, no. Second one, no.
Yeah, they effectively rolled the same thing.
Yeah, thing is, I'm only using one of their thing for
No. I
one
meant
of their tokens.
I meant the extra dice made them both get an 8, quote unquote.
Yeah. Synapse. Who are you targeting?
Yeah, the little guy with no background might be killable from here, but obviously you've got it out for the big guy as well.
Meanwhile, look.
I mean, yeah,
how's
if
Locke
we
doing?
take out the little
Is-
guys...
Is Locke worried at all? What's going on over there?
Is he having a metaphorical cigarette?
Locke is vibing with his cousin.
Hey, cuz. Yay, cuz. Let's be evil. Hell yeah. Hey, look, do you like fruits?
Shit, you got a
Why
magic
ask?
tree that eats planets and gives you powerful fruit? Okay, this shit I gotta see.
It's like, by the way, do you like fruits?
I thought we made them extinct. Oh, right, you mean actual fruits. Yeah, they're alright.
Eh.
Oh, there he goes. He rolled his attack and then disappeared for a second, but sure, he said this
so
was
he's-
on the small fry,
Yeah.
and I was telling him to hit the guy with the background since he's more
Mhm.
injured.
Sure. But they're fucking identical twins. Can Synapse tell them apart?
We know which one we're targeting. Just like you know which
Yeah,
of us
one of
you're
them-
targeting.
Yeah, one of them looks relatively harmed, and the other one has a giant fist implant on his face
Alright
already.
then, smartass. Hup, hup,
Oh
hup,
my god,
hup,
no,
hup,
how dare
hup,
you.
Hup, 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 hup,
No,
hup,
fix
hup,
it.
hup,
No,
hup,
fixed it.
hup,
No.
hup, hup.
Ah.
So,
It's magical
right one or
cups
left
all over
one?
again.
It's this one.
haha,
Oh, I was playing
he
along.
fucked it up. He's the one that actually
anyway.
turtles in disguise.
Oh my god.
Sup?
Also, to be fair, they might be identical, but they haven't taken identical injuries.
I know.
But yeah,
anyway.
so 805 is not crazy.
Yeah,
but it's damage.
very good. And no damage reduction. I think. Let's see what they have. They have that. They have that. They have that. They have that. Wait, actually, 20. No, not worth trying to roll a dodge. Yeah, he's just gonna take it. He looks really fucking bad, let me tell you. Kazoo! 172 health and energy, please. Energy drain.
Yes. I will
Your
do
eyes
that
hurts.
on both my sheet and my roll 20 minus 172. Okay,
And Synapse, lose energy. Yep.
I am going to move just close enough to be in melee with this guy, and we're gonna keep doing this, which is not great. I guess I can re-roll that one. I've got a few of those. Let me re-roll that one.
Sure.
1d8. Sure. There. So a 16.
You're keeping
I'll
that?
let that simmer. Yep.
Okay. That's a hit, but he's going to try to roll a dodge.
Should I roll damage before he does or after he does?
After. Because if he succeeds the dodge, you don't hit.
Oh, I see. Yeah. No, I'm going to keep that 16, though, regardless.
Where in the and macro view here, and I do have a reroll due to blocker, and I'm using that on that.
Could I use a negative reroll to cancel that, or is that only when they're attacking me?
Yeah, you can't use it here. It's when they're attacking you.
That's what I thought. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, no, they fucking hit.
Excellent.
Haha, dodge
I was
doesn't
about-
work in this game because of bad luck.
Oh my god. Well, that sucked.
Oof, yeah. Minimum on strength.
Yeah.
Still up.
Yeah. It's alright. Switch up to me
Do it
now.
once again.
Yes. Hold on. When he approaches me, I can jab as a reaction.
Go for it.
You know, I can't remember a day I've rolled higher than my own defense with that dodge roll. It always rolls horribly
There.
low. Doesn't matter.
Hit.
I jab him real quick. And I'll spend my 11 energy.
I think... So this battle is gonna be drawn out for a while, I can tell. So I think at the end of this round, I'm going to just DM and describe what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna kill you though.
Sure. I mean, I think we know the progression here, more or less, so I
Yeah.
don't mind.
You did quite well.
We
especially
probably get
considering
down
the-
at least
the
one or
penalties.
both of these little guys eventually, but it's gonna take some time. So yeah, I don't mind us doing the thing.
This I'm re-rolling the 3 because I think I haven't used her once per battle one. Made it worse.
You did actually.
Alright, doesn't matter, I failed regardless.
Cool.
I fail up or I fail down, there is no other. Alright. And this guy is just trying to brawl you. He succeeds, damage doesn't matter. Synapse roll injury on whichever damage state you fucking want. Probably state 2.
Damage state 0.
That's a 66
Damage
plus.
state -3.
He got you in your fucking eye. Why?
That one's one of the ones that goes away pretty quickly, right?
As long as he gets
Eyeball bleed?
above the damage state 2. The damage state you take it in.
No, I meant the effects. Like it was a effect over time one.
Yeah, but
'cause you rolled a
it's
3.
the damage state is still filled out, so he can't redo the damage state. So now he's
Yes,
fucking blind for a bit.
I do realize that's what it sounded like I was asking. I wasn't, and I apologize for my lack of verbiage, but we're good. I understand it. I swear. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep going after the one that's more messed up,
Yep, do it.
and I'm gonna do this again.
Come the
I
fuck
will
out!
Keep that number.
they are going to dodge because now last time they rolled 3d6 because they were separated. The previous one was next to Synapse. Now they're not, so they have their character trait back, so they get one more dice, and I'm hoping for the best.
You gotta be shitting me.
It still didn't roll the extra d6. Yeah,
It
fucking
doesn't
figured.
matter.
18.
Oh.
Hey,
18
18 is
versus
still
17.
enough, though, because I had a 17, yeah.
you know, the fact dodges works for the enemies but not us. I hate that.
I just
I mean, my
failed a
dodges
dodge
would
before
work. My
this.
defense pool's really good. But...
Man, Dart, I've never succeeded a dodge. I've at least tried it like 10 different times, 20 different times. It never succeeded. Ever.
If these are on Kazoo, they'll hit.
Oh, they're meant to be d8s. No, not d10s. Whoops.
Oh.
Right. One hit.
Those actually both miss then.
21 misses.
What do you mean 20? Oh, right, I forgot about that. Okay, one of those hits then. Yeah. I do have rerolls, because I have...
Oh, negative
reroll too
rerolls?
quickly.
Yeah.
Yes, I was gonna
use
say
it?
how many I had left because I used one for myself this round, so I still have 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's reroll the 8 for sure.
So that's 15 and they both miss.
Ah, yes, excellent. That's what I want.
Very good
So
use
I have one
having
more if I
that.
need it,
Nice.
Huh?
Synapse! You poor blind bastard.
Remember, -2 value and dice pool.
Yeah, you don't have a lot left. No, isn't it 4d10 normally? So that's 2d8, 6. No, it's 3d10. Have you been rolling 4d10? Yeah, you've been rolling 4d10, why? This whole combat you've been rolling 4d10. Yeah, I'm not sure either. What the fucking son of a...
Just letting the sheet do its thing, I guess.
Now I don't feel bad about planet slicing you in half.
Oh well.
You would have rolled less die earlier. Fuck it. Anyway, yeah. So it's 1d6.
Yeah, if you roll max, maybe you hit.
Big guy or small guy? Alright, roll him. Miss. So, as combat is going on and it just looks worse and worse and worse, eventually you hear something. What's taking you guys so long? Dun dun dun! So, all hope seems to be lost as you can barely handle these mooks. And 2 more powerful fighters join up, saying that Lord Turles is getting disappointed it's taking so long, so he sent them here to clean up. And cleaning up is what they proceed to do. A horrific beatdown ensues where horrible bone-breaking attacks and energy blasts sends you to smithereens almost. And just for fun, they're going to toss your bodies into a lake and disappear. They make the James Bond villain move of not making absolutely sure you're dead. Basically, they do a Sorbonne versus Vegeta on you and drop you down a lake. But I'm gonna say, because of his Namekian blood, Kazoo drags the heavy-ass Synapse out of the lake alongside with him, and they survive.
Woo!
I can show you their health bars, or at very least the one with
Yeah,
one
the
that
one
you
that was
don't
closer for
attack the
sure.
most. Yeah.
I'm curious how close we were because I kept fucking missing.
Can you see that health bar?
No. Okay, yeah. We were almost there.
Yeah. You were.
That's not so bad. Okay, so the little guys aren't as bad as I thought they were, but the
No. They have less health than you, by far.
Oh no, yeah. But I mean, like, if we'd hit, one of them would have been down like way sooner. So that's not that bad at all.
Yeah. If they're in a team, they're great. Alone, I mean, they have 2d8s and they suck ass. And they lose their traits.
Yeah. Honestly, if it weren't for that percentage attack, we probably would have gotten them.
Probably.
That was like the
Yeah, but
literal one thing that I think turned.
Yeah, there's a problem with that.
I know.
Yeah. So.
But anyway.
No, I was saying.
What's up?
For now.
Zero had something. I interrupted him.
Yeah. Go on. Sorry.
Yeah, no, sorry, I just did what Toy. You know, I'm just saying, like, yeah, no, they had like the whole combo thing, but there is literally nothing we could do to separate them because there is no area of control.
For now.
Like, they can just avoid us.
It was fine.
Double smash to separate
them. You can initiate a duel. That's sort of like a hand wavy but allowed way to make sure, for example, if someone is going for your friend, you can initiate a duel and cinematically you're going to take the aggro.
Also,
and
knockback.
In this case, separate. Yeah, knockback would be great. Although a fucking Synapse double smash is feasible to kill one of them, especially if you can aim it so they crash against something. But anyway,
we can worry about that for the inevitable refight.
Yeah, you have survived. Synapse is knocked out. Kazoo is barely alive, clinging to life. And bringing him out of there. What's going to happen for next session is Sarah is going to get, and I'm sorry, Sarah, and look, set a little bit of this out. Sarah is going to get a message from King Kai, being told a little bit more what's happening with the planet, what's about to happen with the planet, and Locke is going to get a similar message from Corin. He says that you're the only one he can reach, and you're going to need beams. He has them. Oh, one more thing. All of you can go ahead and get a turning point.
Yay!
I don't know if I ever spent my first one.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Did you do it? I thought everyone did.
I don't remember if I did. It's checked on my sheet. But I just wanted to... I don't care either way. I just wanted to check, so...
Well... Doesn't matter. We have them now.
For next battle, when the shoe is gonna get on the other foot, you're not gonna have training penalties. You're not gonna be injured and broken. You're gonna have turning point, and shit's gonna happen. But since it might take some time, I'm not entirely sure how long time it's gonna take. The world might be fucked over by the Tree of Might, as we might have figured. That might not happen if you're really, really fast, though. Who knows?
To be fair, the Spirit Bomb is kind of the key.
But I know for a fact Zero's gonna want to drag his feet on this one because he's been mentioning he wants that fucking fruit.
And hey,
anyway,
since I don't have Kaioken to give me a lot of fucking XP penalties, I'm most likely gonna be out of XP net by the end of this.
Excellent.
I can literally not give myself negative difficulty thanks to that.
Yeah.
And I'm guaranteed to be reduced to fucking damage state 10. That always happens. No exceptions. There's never been an exception to that.
How much does Locke care for this world? I'm not entirely sure how much Locke cares for Launch. Because Launch
At the
lives
current
on this
moment-
planet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a matter of, well, there goes the planet, that fucking sucks. So anyway, about this tree.
It's
Like,
not
the
the
problem with
first
Locke
planet
is,
he's
his
seen gone to
curiosity is
hell.
his biggest asset and detriment. It's like, okay, I know this planet is supported, but I really want to see what this fucking tree does.
Here's the definition of he would be willing to sacrifice half the universe if it would satiate his curiosity.
He really likes.
He is
the
literally the
find
definition
out
of fuck
part.
around and find out.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he prefers to find out and doesn't mind the fucking around.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going for the option of like, I'm sure there's some way I can get the best of both worlds. That's what he's going for. But it's like, oh, I mean, like, at best, oh boy, planet Saiyan, Turtles is defeated. At worst, I guess I'm a pirate.
Fuck it. We're doing a pirate campaign
I mean-
now.
Hell yeah.
Let's find it would basically be the Super Dragon Balls at that point, or maybe go to we would have a reason to go to Namek, most likely.
Turles to Namek. Let's fucking go.
That's a fan manga I wouldn't mind reading.
I mean, that might be what
Turles-
happens.
Turtles have to have eaten the true fruit. True might, otherwise he would absolutely get stomped on Namek immediately. To be fair, he still would be
yes, it's-
stomped eventually.
Wait, in the movie, did Turtles know the Powerball, or was the moon just repaired in that
Yep.
one?
No, he did a powerball on Gohan.
See, we might have
I
a
swear it was the moon.
No, it was Powerball, and here's the thing: he destroyed it immediately after Gohan transformed, but he stayed a monkey.
which is weird.
Which is weird,
logically
yeah.
speaking.
It is.
Then again, it's a
Right.
One
movie.
could say that's how the technique works. It like supercharges you with the light waves much more than a normal moon, so it stays in your system maybe. But no, I think it's just inconsistency. Oser should have gone away.
Right. That's something I've been meaning to ask. Is the Powerball actually in the dock yet, or
No,
so I might be considering
Uh,
grabbing it, considering?
it's gonna come. It'll appear. But yeah. Oh, why? What did you get for your third Saiyan physiology power up for Locke?
Assuming the numbers were correct. I spent a good chunk of it into just balancing out my stats, and then the rest of it into TP. And then my perfectly numbered stats got ruined because I trained.
Oh no.
I had a perfect 3,340 in every stat.
And then you went and fucked it all up.
Yep. Now I'm down to Now I'm up to 3,390,
Yeah, that fucking blows ass.
and the numbers pain me because I was like, okay, two of them end in a 6, one ends in a 5, the other ends in a 4, and I want to scream.
Speaking of, you can absolutely loot the ship, but you didn't keep any salvage this time because they kicked your ass and threw you in a lake. And I'm not sure if you have pockets, much less backpacks. But hey,
But to be fair, if we win the movie and the ship is not destroyed, we have something better than a Saiyan pod to base the spaceship on.
yeah,
Yep,
a
that is full of
looted,
supplies.
semi-destroyed spaceship. You did a lot of damage to it.
It's still a more advanced spaceship than a one Saiyan pod, and to be fair, Bulma managed rather well with literal scraps.
Yeah, the Saiyan pod that Bulma's father made, I think would be better. Honestly, it's hard to fucking tell. But this one would have cool space shit in it. Although,
I mean,
Not a mini
even
bar
if
or
it's
a muffin
destroyed,
button.
right? Like, it's still gonna be more more like better pieces than the fucking
Yeah.
space pod that was in the canonical. So it would still be
Yeah,
like
you
a
can
better
repair it
model
and use
of.
it. But if you repair and use it, you obviously can't sell it for massive amount of money in your bank.
As far as whatever I was able to find when I was first in there, would any of it have survived being thrown in water?
I don't think so.
Fair enough.
Also, there were like big things. You probably wouldn't have brought them, held onto them during the battle.
No, yeah, nothing big. I just didn't know if I
And you don't have a hoi poi
small
capsule
that I
either.
could've-
So like
Yeah.
it's gone. But if you loot the ship at the end of all of this, like you're not gonna lose out of any money. I didn't have like a list of exactly how much it's worth. You're still gonna get a big payout.
Oh, sure.
I hope
sure,
you had
no, I
fun.
just,
Sorry for Locke and Sarah. The
I mean, I was
Hopefully
fine.
battle without
next
this.
week we should be useful.
Yeah. You have turning points, no training penalties. Hopefully you're gonna get healed back up. But yeah.
To be fair, either Goku or Sarah can use the Nimbus to try to get to the sense beans as fast as possible.
Yeah. But just because I didn't want to put everything on Sarah, and I don't want to make NPCs be like the linchpin of this, I made the message go to Locke. We'll see what he does.
Yeah, the one guy who literally has no real chance to go and do anything about it.
Which literally would mean he would send a message to either me or Goku, which ends in the exact same scenario.
Oh yeah, no, hold on a second. Hey Teros, give me a second. I need to go tell the bunch of other fuckers around here where the magic beans are so they can power us up, so we can beat your ass. Yeah, be right back.
Then again, like, you can subtly message with your scouter. Like,
The
does
one
he
that broke?
wiretap? Oh yeah, true. Fucking hell. Well, then we're fucked because he has no way of getting the beans, and if we don't get the information, then yeah, no beans, and Synapse is still at 0.
I will tell you this, by the way, in terms of turning points. This is basically for the new arc, even though it happened in the middle. This is when it makes most logical sense to give you a power-up. And if you know me, turning points don't expect to have a new turning point at the beginning of next movie and turning points at the beginning of Namek Saga.
Fair enough. It's for It's for Lord Slug and Perlus.
Possibly Namek also. Who knows? I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Give us one turning point for this, Slug and all of Namek. I'm sure that'll go fucking great.
Once Cell turns up, you can have another turning point.
I'm fucking
Yeah.
leaving.
No! I'm sorry. You can have 2 turning points. By the time of Boo. That's a better
By the
deal, right?
time of Boo,
That's it, I'm leaving. I'm taking the whole Google Doc with me.
Oh my god. How did he do that? Where did it go? What the fuck?
Well, I kind of took his notes from it, which has a lot of coding that my coding needs. So it kind of fundamentally broke down and exploded. And boy, I am
Anyway.
too lazy to fix that. Well, guys, hopefully we don't die next week. Bye.
And
Wait.
Yoink.
Okay.
So,